one and all to Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons.
Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons!
I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt, and of course, we have our amazing Harbingers, our Sunday group. How are we feeling? How are we feeling today?
Shalom.
The song makes me think of what I'd like to do to Michael.
Every single group keeps talking about it. Like their earlier group today, Sam was like, when do we get to kill him?
I'm going to make a Google Docs sign-up list at this point. Like, if you want to hurt Michael,
I think we just need to make like a pre-finale of all the groups come together and like, how do we hunt down Michael?
You want a pre-finale just to kill Michael?
That's what I want.
Who's going to win? High-level angel stat block or 20-player characters?
I'm going to find out.
Depends what level we're at. We've already took one guide.
If you're all level, yeah, I mean, you guys as parties have already been doing some pretty.
Also, if nothing
things.
else, I think our sheer hatred for Michael will help you a lot.
No,
Are we the party that's had the most interaction with Michael?
No, actually.
What?
The party where Sinbad has sold his soul to Michael.
Oh,
okay,
that's
I was about to say.
And also, Michael has been making several appearances in other parties, being a nuisance. You guys almost have a bit of a reprieve with you being Moses. You guys, last we saw you, of course, making your way to the baby company, finding the fulfillment center, working your way through IT, HR, and all the way up to the top. It's going to be difficult to get the changelings out, let alone find the ones you need.
Let alone survive.
But the idea now is if you can get the email work order approved by the CEO's laptop, I mean, maybe not the CEO himself, you could, in theory, get a massive release of all the baby's changelings right now. But, of course, before last session, Theodore, the boss, has clicked send on his email to Mab, and so we have rounds, maybe a minute at best. It will just be a really difficult scenario. That is where we begin, is in this terrifying initiative. As we jump back in, Moses, you are at the top of the order as Moses, Bob, and Elizabeth. Bob, you're on Moses' shoulder, of course. You guys have just run up the staircase and are at the doorway entrance to the room with the boss, with Jimbo, with all the machines, and your friends, who now look pretty messed up. Chell, you didn't take too much damage as you were staying back trying to do some clever just stealing the laptop. You weren't getting a lot of attacks off. Tulio and Miguel were full on wrestling with babies and took a lot of
Babies are stronger than they should be when they're changelings.
Yeah, right? So Moses, what's the vibe? Just kind of throwing you in here.
Alright, is the door open?
Door is open, yes.
Sweet. And I see Theodore, is he going towards the other group?
Theodore is in the corner right now with the laptop. It looks like your friends are around Theodore in that, because again, everyone was trying to grab it or click delete or anything.
Okay, cool. Hey, hold monster on Theodore.
Excellent. Second it passes in the door, anti-magic.
Oh, that's right, damn it!
No worries.
Okay.
And it works too, because you didn't know, there was no way you guys would have known, but now you know, ooh, hold monster. You watch the spell kind of sizzle away as it enters the room. There's some boss baby privileges. They've got the anti-magic Moses. That is your action. You saw movement and bonus action.
Yep, sweet. I'm going to move up to Theodore, bonus action rage.
Boom! Rage goes off. Moses looking pissed. Yes, but you immediately close with your 40 feet. Next up in line is Theodore. Now, Theodore has just clicked send. As that happens, he is going to kind of look at you all. Ooh, tough break, gang. All right, I think let's call a quick 10, as he is going to use his action to click a button. A small personal side elevator opens across the room.
No!
He will have to bonus action disengage.
And he's holding his...
He can bonus action disengage?
Bonus action disengage?
Does anybody have Sentinel? And he's holding the laptop.
He's got the laptop, yeah. Because I did that last time where I had Chell make a big roll, maybe to grab it, and it was just so far away.
And am I at full or right now? Or?
You should be at full hit points.
Okay.
I don't think I've used any of your spells yet, just because it was a lot of trying to physically grab it because it's anti-magic.
And usually I just Eldritch Blast. So.
Action, summon his little elevator thing on the laptop. Bonus action disengage. He will take his movement. He will be in the elevator, you can see, but the elevator has not yet left. As he just kind of walk thingies over to it. That is his full turn, because it takes an action for him to, go down. That will make Jimbo the security. Jimbo is attacking. Moses, you are now the newest, biggest combatant on the playground. Jimbo's going to make 2 swings at you.
Sweet.
That's a synthetic 10 on the nat 3. My gosh. That's 2 3s in a row. Moses, this hulking child, and just starts trying to punch you, and you're easily just kind of arms crossed.
His tiny fists.
It's so tiny. As this dude attacks you, Tulio, that will make your turn then. Miguel, you're on deck.
Okay, so is the laptop in the elevator with
him? Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the laptop.
Can I get there?
Your movement will also get you there. It's not a big office. It's maybe 35 feet across. So just running over to the elevator. Well, yes, if we're being honest, 35.
But it's not a large room.
I would like to be inside the elevator with him.
Yep, you run in.
I don't have enough strength to grab it from him. I'm not going to chance that roll, so I'm just going to attack him.
Super smart. Run in, go
or
for
I guess,
the attack.
could I, bonus action hide so I could try and get a sneak attack?
Yeah, kind of that,
because,
run
there's
the elevator,
no point
pull
to me if I
yourself
can't
up,
sneak attack. I'm not going to do enough
flip
damage.
upward so they are forced to look up and you drop on them. Yeah.
Oh, not with that roll. That's only a 14.
Am I still within 30 feet? Does she get advantage? Does
Oh, that's
Tulio
right.
get
She gives
advantage?
me sneak attack.
Yes,
I forgot about that.
So you won't roll with advantage on it, but you will get the sneak attack benefits because you're both
That's
within
good.
the same room.
You gotta know, for my stealth check, I rolled a 4 on the die.
Mm-hmm.
For my attack, I rolled a 2 on the die.
Oof.
Let me do some... Yeah, no, that's...
Oh no.
11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Dang.
You
So I'm
rush
just gonna
in.
sit here, but I'm in the elevator, so if he
You are
goes,
in the
I'm with
elevator.
him.
Yeah.
Tulio, smart to do so because at the end of your turn, Theodore will take a legendary action, just private elevator. He's going to use a legendary action to use his machinery. I need a contested athletics or acrobatics against the machine, as machines will kind of grab your arms and yank you out of the elevator.
This die is rolling so badly for me. 13 acrobatics.
13, the machine's got a synthetic 16. So, Tulio, you run in, and the machine kind of just
I
grabs
swear,
your shoulders.
before the session, I gave it test rolls and it was fine, and now I got a 2, a 4, and a 6.
They don't work well under
At least they're all even.
At least even, yeah. Tulio, though, proctoring the legendary action to force him to drag you out instead of leave.
Am I in the initiative?
You are. You're right after Bob. So, Miguel, that is your turn with Bob on deck. Chell,
Sorry, my eyes are bad.
Well,
what's
it's
that
also
turn?
because they're right to left, which is wigging me out.
Sorry, guys.
You're fine.
Should have done the other way. What's the
I guess I will also try and get in the elevator.
movement? You
I
get
am
in the
no longer
elevator.
there, so...
Yep. I was
Solid.
like, who's got this crap?
You have a positive strength score, right?
Barely. I have a +1.
I have a
am the
-1.
beefiest of the golden trio.
That's sad.
It's so sad.
Okay, I will try and get in the elevator.
Getting to the elevator is no problem right now
Great.
because machines aren't grabbing. Yeah.
Do
they
you
can
want to
grab-
try and grab the
use
laptop? Because then
my-
you could huck it out to one of us,
You could
maybe.
use an action to try to grab the laptop,
Or you could
But
attack.
we know that he's strong.
or
Yeah.
you could attack him. Could kick a baby.
I have kicked this baby.
Yeah,
Kick
do
him
that.
harder.
Not successful. Question: are we still within the anti-magic fields?
Yes.
Dang.
Yep. The
Okay.
anti-magic field ends at the office door, as Moses has shown. Like, you can cast a spell out there, but it will fade when it.
Can I try and smack the laptop out of his hands with my sword? And
Do you have a stamina point?
Yes, I do. I haven't used any stamina.
If you want to
points.
use a stamina, because it would be a called shot kind of thing, and basically a
Okay.
disarming thing. Go ahead
Okay.
and make an attack with your sword
Okay.
to stamina point, because it's like you're making an attack against him, which will also deal damage, but it's to get him to
We
drop.
did cut off his hand. You guys cut off his hand.
It
earlier,
grew back.
And
It
it
grew
grew
back.
back.
It went-
So you could do that again if you wanted to.
Keep
You'd
cutting
have
off his
to
hand.
keep wasting legendaries to grow them back.
Okay, that's a 17.
A 17 will connect.
So max damage to stamina.
Okay, that is 2d6, so that's 12 plus 4, so that's only 16 points of damage.
That's 60 points damage.
16 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
What? Wait, is he dead?
He was sitting at 1 hit point since last session.
What?
Are you freaking
He had
kidding me?
51 hit points total to him. I have not yet been able to heal him. Any damage would have done it. How do you want to do this?
I would like to just be like, you are a bad baby, and smack the computer out of his hand, and just be confused that he's dead.
You bad. Suddenly, this just cracks in a weird. As the baby dies once again, skin ripples and becomes that weird goblinoid hulking upper body.
I'll be like, I heard the baby!
Laptop's on the ground.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get out of the elevator away from him.
Take last bit of movement. Step out.
And she's
Before
taking
you-
the
I
laptop
have the
with her,
laptop.
right?
I have the laptop.
Okay.
Yes.
Before the elevator closes,
Yes.
because I'm next in initiative, right?
Yes, you are.
Can I drag the baby out of the elevator? I don't want somebody to like see this elevator open with a dead CEO there.
This
That's a
is
good
the
idea.
best case scenario. You're gonna roll this with disadvantage because for the first time in your life, you could drag a baby out being only a tomato. So, it does still have to be disadvantage because this creature is still a size larger than you. You are a tiny creature.
The first
it is
time you
small.
can drag the dead baby out.
You can drag a dead baby.
What kind of roll is it?
It's a athletics check.
If he holds his action, I'm happy to help him with the baby.
True. It's just the thought of because in case legendaries or in case the elevator's on timer.
Okay.
I think that was the
Yeah.
idea of like let's
Okay.
just not.
He just wasn't sure what
Just
the
to
words were
be
gonna
sure,
close.
like,
Okay.
because it would suck if it closed and it's like, oh crap, where'd it go?
And
If
then
I
that
don't
too.
get it, then you can go on.
Sounds
your
good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you knew that
Yeah.
I was happy to do that.
That was a nat 13 then on
Disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Nice!
I rolled a 13 into 16.
Bob, I'll give you something actually then. You are able to draw the baby out, and well and truly so, because this was on the doors were going to close at the end of the round no matter what
Oh,
happened.
good job.
As you drag the baby out, I would stop calling it baby. It is a gremlin. It's a
Yeah.
goblin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As
That
the
makes me feel
changeling
better.
is drug out of the elevator, you will notice that its skin is starting to immediately decompose and just like deflate again. These creatures, they're built to like link soul-wise to actual living mortal beings. They're not really meant to like ever sustain themselves here. As you do so, on a nat 13, I'll also let you notice off in the corner of the office, a few lights have started blinking on that monitor.
Yep.
And you notice that one of the screens has changed to a medical-looking room, like some hospital room, out of this like CCTV-looking
Like
system.
a camera in the medical room?
Has just turned on and triggered and flashed to alert
Does
in
it
the
look
office.
like people are running out of the medical room to like come and retrieve this dude?
It does look like that.
Okay.
Like
I'll
some
alert the
form
party.
of medical alert,
Good
Amber
job.
Alert has gone off
I'm
saying,
glad.
"Hey, the boss just ate it." So I will let you notice that on that
Yeah,
13
I'll let the party know then.
Gotcha. That's just your action movement. Any bonus actions, things to do real quick.
Yeah, does anyone have
Show your
Bardic
deck.
Inspiration? I can't remember who I gave it to before.
I don't.
I think we
don't.
all used it.
Can
but-
we even give Bardic Inspiration in the anti-magic?
You
kit?
can give Bardic Inspiration. Yeah,
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration aren't spells.
I didn't realize that. Could I have given one to Julio?
Probably not
That's
this late
fine.
after your turn. I'll just say it like.
Yeah, that's
since
fine.
Bard has.
I just did not realize that we could do that. That's
I'll
my bad.
give Moses a Bardic Inspiration.
Moses and Bardic, cool. Moses, you get that Bardic. Bob, you drag Theodore's corpse out. Chell, that is your turn.
Well, I was gonna go in and beat up the elevator,
Just the elevator itself. Just-
but I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go stab the dead baby
No, do it.
No, please do it.
and
Please
just
do it.
dead him.
Yes,
If
please
you
do.
want to like finish dragging the corpse of the changeling outside of the room, you can even like Eldritch Blast it twice to do.
I do
two
actually have
fails.
one last question though about do we want him to fail completely? Do we need him alive to like send the order to
Nope,
evacuate
because we are
Dreamworks?
logged into the laptop and I know how to use the laptop.
Very carefully
Okay.
as of last
Just wanted to
time
make
you
sure
did
there
it
wasn't
for
going to be some last minute verification pop up at the end of whatever order has to be given of like, by the way, do you have this?
Could be like maybe there's a
code?
last password, but that's one of those things that you have to say like if we're already logged in, could we be okay?
Even if we need like a fingerprint, we've got an extra hand of his that we can.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you can chop off.
Yeah, there's a full baby handle.
So I
think
think
gremlin after it's cut off, or is it still baby-esque?
Because we're initiative, it's hard to like immediately tell because someone's gonna have to either make a check
Yeah.
or on their
if
turn be
nothing
like,
else, it
let me look
probably
at the hand.
recognizes the changeling material
Mhm.
rather than the Theodore.
Since they're all like weird AI
Yeah.
changeling creatures anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah.
nightmare.
So, Chell, you,
What
if
is
you
my
want
charisma
to,
modifier? Is that the +5?
+5.
That's +5.
Okay, so it's can I stamina point it too?
Yeah.
So then it's 25 or 15, 15. So it's 30.
Auto 30 as one fail. The corpse just completely disintegrates. Theodore is completely dead.
Freaking finally.
And
as
then can I look around? Are there windows?
There's not a lot of windows here because technically you're all underground. It's one of those weird, like, it looks like an office, but most of the windows are just like
So we gotta get back
minor
up
illusion.
to get out.
Yeah, it's up and out.
Okay.
But there is like the other elevators and stairwells that you guys have gone down outside the room. Chill, smart. Yeah, take the turn. Like, make sure there's no way he's coming back.
Glad you
anytime
said
soon.
smart because I felt really bad for.
Oh no, I was grateful that you did
Killing
that.
the
And then
defenseless
it's tough to tell
gremlin,
because, like, if something comes up, like, what could have happened if we kept him alive,
Right.
and then he's a problem. It's a fair assumption. Elizabeth, then that will make your turn before the end of the order.
Is Jimbo still up and like?
Jimbo is still up. He looks enraged and is about to go nuts.
I
Like,
am going to attack Jimbo because I don't want to attack us.
smart.
you.
Attack the creepy linebacker.
So I have a 9 life steal great sword. We're gonna use that.
Using, yeah, great sword stats.
I have 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
My dice are falling.
17 plus 8.
25 hits on the first attack for sure.
7 plus 8, which is 15.
15.
The second.
15 hits
yes.
exactly Jimbo's AC.
Because then I'll actually be able to come.
Oh, good. I just figured it's easier than me working and trying to do it.
The kids would love to come.
Okay,
They
good. They're
would be really
invited.
excited that you invited them.
Yes.
Am I raging
It still
still?
depends on whether.
Yes,
I'll
I think
have them.
you
Okay.
were raging as of last
worries.
session because Moses
It'll be
needed
very
to
I
start.
just didn't know if
That's why I was
it
like, bring on
expired.
kids. Like,
No,
me and
yes,
my
it
sister
only
and I
expires
did it
if you
earlier.
spend
Fives, like,
one
my
full
niece and
round
nephew
without
can
taking
come.
any damage,
William can come.
taking any
Our
physical
most- our friends
attacks,
recently
or
joined their kids can come.
trying to make attacks.
We'll be
Like,
coloring
Maybe
pages.
it's,
family.
yeah, it's basically
Well,
only
I
if
just
you ever
was
have a
like,
round
I
where you
wanna
just
do
do
this for
nothing.
my 30th.
This is really how
I had a
rages
birthday
end.
party I threw when I was 12.
Okay.
And so I was like, it's very kid friendly. So anyway, we're super excited. I'm excited. Thank you. I'm so excited.
Plus 2 each attack. So if both attacks hit, that's plus 4 overall.
Let me double check
Your
real quick.
bodies.
Yep.
We're just doing pizza.
23
Damn it, Lonnie!
plus 4, 27.
27. Jimbo, who already
Also,
was
it is
looking
cannibalistic.
pretty bloody.
No, we're just doing
How do you want to
pizzas,
finish this,
Caesar salad,
Elizabeth?
and grapes.
As you're taking down Jimbo.
Do your bad self, sister.
Like, you're a
What?
bad kid. Don't mess with us again.
So we're just doing pizza,
And
Caesar salad, and sodas.
as this
So just
creepy
be really simple,
goblinoid
and then
changeling
dessert,
shivers, its husk falls to
just
the
come.
ground.
Literally, just
Um,
come. Bring all the kids.
This is
We'll
for
be
you
fine.
all. I'm about to
Really
start
fun.
my timer. You are out of initiative.
So we have to
Map
send
shows
that
up
email
at the
now.
end
Well,
of that.
format
Yeah.
gets here.
Yeah. So
Send it.
send the email right
Okay. Do I need to make another Arcana check?
Make an Arcana check. Yes, it's that like because you've done enough to get into
Can
laptop, but
anyone-
it's that like
Give like help
Can
actions
I have a
or help
bardic?
offer.
Bardics because you would have
Yeah.
to
Oh, I
make
have
your
guidance.
Thank you.
guidance
Thank
and
you so
bardic are
much.
what can help
Okay.
right now because
Sorry.
you really can't
Arcana
unless you also
plus
make your own
4.
Arcana to
I can't believe I have the
tap into
highest
the
with the
system.
+4. Is anyone else proficient in Arcana to give me a help action?
Not enough that anyone knows the
Yeah.
computer, Miguel. That's
Dang it.
it's
Because
not
you
just
had to make
Arcana.
the check to
it's-
figure out the
Yeah.
You would need
Thank you,
to
sir.
have had someone else.
But you have a
like,
D8 and a
earlier.
D4.
Yep. D8 and D4 first. That is a +11.
Plus 11.
So with my +4, that's a +15.
Plus
You have
15?
a plus 15.
Oh.
Go ahead and make the roll.
That's a 19.
A 19 will beat the DC 18. You figure out how to pull the email out of the trash. It is all there, work order. You go to click send.
Rolled a 3?
4.
Oh. Yeah,
Password
because it was
verification
19.
needed.
I knew it!
Oh shoot.
You just need to figure out this password in about 3 minutes.
Oh, give
I'm
me a
gonna
second.
try. Do you think cookies?
No, I would like to. Oh, my investigation is not as good as I thought. But my thought was like if I roll an investigation or something,
In the office.
or an
like,
insight. Can
I'd
I do
like to
insight
roll
for like
an
what can I
insight. I
see
got a
around the
+7.
office,
Yep.
pictures or stuff
make
to
an
get through.
investigation
idea.
check.
Can we all do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Group investigation.
Okay.
I did an insight. I got 14 + 7 for a 21.
21.
Oh, can we do insight?
Yep.
Awesome, I will do that.
Insider investigation. It's that like crap.
Okay.
This guy's dead. What's
Okay.
the password?
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, 21.
Ooh.
11.
11.
Okay, 20
And Nick, what's your bardic again?
D8.
D8, yeah.
I said D12 for people wild.
That'd be
Nice.
great.
Then, alright.
Dirty 20 investigation.
20,
Okay,
20,
2
21,
20
11.
investigations, 21 insight.
10. So 10, 11, 20, 20, 21, and
That's a
I'm
15, then bardic. Shit, that's 16. On
16.
insight.
Half success, you are noticing 3 major things in the office. One, there is a big old mug that says "World's #1 Boss" on it. 2, you're noticing a big old button on the side of the desk that literally says "Cookies." And finally, you're noticing on the monitor section, there's a couple different passwords, but it's one of those you would have to run through a couple. It's not like there's just one sticky note with one thing. It's one of those hey, here's a bunch of
Okay.
passwords, and it could be for
I
other
want
things.
to try Boss Baby first.
Boss Baby.
Okay.
What specific type of cookies did Jimbo bring in
Chocolate
earlier? Because he
chip,
brought
right?
a type of cookie in.
Is
4
there-
tries
right?
remaining.
Is there a hint on the password on the laptop?
Click hint. You click show me the hint. The
was
hint
clever.
pops up, says I'm sorry, this is mean. We know the password, don't we?
So what
He's
type
one
of
of those guys.
Yeah.
what type of cookies were they?
Chocolate chip.
Do you want to try?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Uh-huh.
Password accepted. Thank you very much. Chocolate chip cookies goes off with 3 tries remaining.
Oh my
Boom.
gosh!
Email goes through.
Now
that
it's
was
time
my
to get out of here like
Neither can I.
A
Sweaty
lot of noise is happening immediately as suddenly a mass company-wide email of resend all the babies has just gone off. You've got 30 seconds.
Can I also just tell
How
you
do we
we're gonna
leave
run?
Shadowfell in 30
Run,
seconds?
Yeah.
Time to run. It's time to go.
How do
go,
we
go,
leave
go.
Shadowfell and get back to the
Oh
plane?
crap!
I don't think we thought to ask.
Let's start
Ben
going up.
that.
Let's start. Take an elevator. Go
You
up.
start rushing. I
We're
will
taking
need
his hand and his security card if he has one.
time.
And yeah.
I need everyone to make me stealth checks at disadvantage because you are rushing. It is the unfortunate.
You know, 10 at disadvantage isn't terrible.
Not
I have a
terrible.
14 because stealth. Okay, so 14. Oh no.
That's a 6.
I rolled a 16 and a 2 for a 12 stealth.
I have
12,
rolled
10,
18 and a
14.
14.
14.
Nobody else passes
11.
without a trace?
We did not get a group success of at least a DC 18 or higher. As you know,
Yes.
this tight security. As you start running, there is chaos. People are noticing you, but again,
Babies.
company-wide email. Imagine
Because
Amazon
I
just
can
says,
action
send
a
it all
bonus
back,
action
we're done.
stealth. Can I get a second try?
No. You will all be noticed very much immediately as you run down the first, or flip my perspective, 6th floor with the offices up to the next floor. You will eventually see the elevators. You all know that the closest way out of Shadowfell is either a many days trek back through the Shadowfell itself. As a DM, I will let you know that's instant death.
Yeah.
There's no way you will ever make it out of here without a guide, and this is a pretty highly
We need a portal.
The only portals that would exist right now would be the ones in the nursery if they are having to mass
Also,
transit
do you
babies
have
out.
anything that could get us out?
The best I've got is Tree Stride.
Okay, to the nursery it is.
To the nursery. As you guys rush forward, eventually finding elevators are all in use. You have to take the stairs. And it very much is, again, no babies or changelings are stopping to fight you because it's chaos.
Yeah.
The boss has just ordered shut down, send it back, right? That's not okay. But that's the
Company-wide
rule.
recall.
Yeah.
Company-wide recall. It's all hands on deck. You can't. And again, what are you gonna do? Tell the boss no? Of course, maybe some higher ups are going to the office to figure out what's going on. But by the time they get there, too much damage will have been done.
And he already got dusted.
He's been done and dusted. You guys rush to the nursery, taking one of the few elevators available. Eventually, as the door opens, like before, you open to an empty, wide expanse cavern. There is complete chaos in here. Babies of all shapes and sizes and kinds, human, elven, orcish, are all being scooped up. Changelings are processing, finding papers, scuttling around. It's like flies on a giant cotton candy left out in the sun. It is a spiral, all in and out, grabbing babies, grabbing changelings. Everyone's every which way. You will notice that many of these changelings have round circular discs of stone with them that as they are holding them, they are putting them over themselves and a baby if they're carrying it, and like magic ring, like a magician putting it over themselves, and they are disappearing out of nowhere.
Do we know where they're getting the magic discs from?
Seem to have the magic discs on them.
Can I do a sleight of hand to steal some magic discs?
This
And then
is
take
what
the baby
you are
with you?
seeing. And the last thing you all see, in the middle of this room, screaming unholy terror, is Queen Mab. Wings alight in raven feather, eyes burning in anger. As she sees you all, I need everyone to roll initiative for this combat.
Yep.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh indeed,
Oh, no.
Raggy.
That's a 9.
9. Here we go.
Ooh, not bad.
Oh, you killed Jimbo too. That's up.
Thank goodness. Also, I just want to express my appreciation for the fact that you didn't do, like, what about which letters are you capitalizing, and what about numbers?
Well, it's one of
and
those you
stuff
can
like
do.
Thank
You try it, and eventually you get it. That's where I'm like, with that many tries left.
Nat 20.
Ooh,
Nice.
you love it.
Yeah.
But seriously, thank you for making the password so simple.
If you were like to your last one left, we would roll the luck check to get the case sensitive right.
Okay,
we
that makes
still have
sense.
But because you had 4 tries left, I'm like, yeah, you can get it in 4. Like,
Thank you.
trust, it's actually much easier to hack passwords than you think. Here we go, gang. Who got 20s or higher? I know Elizabeth, we're starting off strong with a nat
I'm trying
20.
to read this. Sorry.
Anyone else get 20s or higher? Okay.
Oh no.
15s or higher.
17 for Moses.
No.
17 for Moses. With Mab coming in
Thank you for going left
next
to right this time for
with
us.
a 16.
I kept watching. I was like, I don't remember being first last time, but I was like, maybe
There we
I
go.
was. I don't know.
10s or higher.
13.
12.
What'd you get?
It's kind of fun. I go right after 12.
9.
9. Miguel, you'll love to see it. Tulio Miguel.
8.
And
Okay,
the
I
changelings
really
will act
would love to
after
know how
you
we
All
bomb.
the trios now right out together. I love
That's
that.
ridiculous.
That's so crazy.
Just statistically, the number of times it's shaken out
Right?
like this too.
It's so.
Okay, gang.
I love it.
This
I don't think you can take damage.
The changelings are grabbing babies and have stone circles on them, but this is a spider web. I didn't make a battle map for this one because it would have had to have been 3D, and
Yeah,
because
that's
it is,
insane.
it goes up, down,
Yeah,
left,
no.
right. Like there's too much to put on
That's
in this cavern, because it is just big. Elizabeth, you are starting the initiative. Queen Mab is about 120 feet away from you all. Because, again, second she sees you guys, she's flying over. There's a lot of spiderweb in and around. Elizabeth, what would you like to do, though?
Is there a changeling with a disc close to me at all?
There are changelings everywhere. 40 feet gets you up to one of them. Like, your full movement would easily get you to one. He's, like, sitting there and pulling up a cradle by the chains right now.
Alright, I'm going to. Okay, 1 second. You said the thing that distracted me. Like pulling up the cradles by the chains. What do you mean by that?
Most of the cradles, are like hanging by these golden chain,
Right.
like woven threads, and so it's that like to get to the baby, this chain, like kind of like pulling up a fishing line or a lobster trap, is like pulling up the cradle up to him right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be very frank. I would assume that I can do the same thing and save that baby if I would have
Yes.
it. Okay, I just want to make sure that there's
Yes.
nothing fishy going on.
Yes, no, yeah, like they've got. You can see now that you're up close, Elizabeth. There's a big, giant stone ring on its hip, and this dude is
so
a floor worker doing his
I'm
job
going to
right now.
attack the guy
Yeah.
who's doing that, and I'm going to then take his disc.
Whew. Go for the attacks.
So I have 2 attacks. I'm going to use my favorite sword. That's an 18 plus 8.
26 hits.
And that is 3 plus 8.
11 misses. So first attack only. Remember, you get a +2 rage bonus.
Yeah. Points of damage.
16 points of damage. Unfortunately, this changeling is only looking hurt as immediately whips around. You did not knock it down.
That's totally fine, but at least can I do? Is it too much to do like a grab at his?
Object interaction, you can grab it. It'll just be an opposed thing since he is sentient enough to grab. Yeah, these are not like the laptop or like that do or die. There's so many here. It's not like
Okay.
just grab it.
Try to grab
Here we go. Opposed. DC right now. Oh, that was low.
Is it strength check?
It's athletics.
Athletics. Oh, okay.
You should have advantage because you're raging.
Oh, I have advantage. Sweet.
Yeah, barbarians get
Well,
advantage
that's
on
like
any.
a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Beats the synthetic 10. As this one whips around and surprise you, grab the stone ring from it, but it is only hurt, not down. Elizabeth, movement, action, post action, all that carried around. Moses, that is you.
Alrighty, so my rage has ended.
I'm allowing the rage to have kept up since we've gone fast enough. Like you and Elizabeth, I'm allowing it to keep up because
Beautiful.
I know it felt like a long time because we were talking. It's literally been like seconds, like not enough.
I appreciate it.
And the babies have the stone rings or workers?
The changelings have the stone rings on their hips, kind of like how
workers.
floor workers will have like the stuff
yes.
you pull it on a zip ring and stuff. It's that vibe.
It's okay.
There's a lot everywhere. Elizabeth has gone to one kind of like over 40 feet away, but there are some basically. There's at least. Excuse me. Right now we're looking at there's 3 of them all within like 30 feet, and then there's just more beyond this.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna go to one like 30 feet.
More than fair.
Get the ring.
30 feet grab. Okay. Kind of like Elizabeth. This is an object in action. This is an action. Yeah. So, a post athletics check beat it 11.
Okay.
You have advantage again, being a barbarian to rage. Shell, you're on deck after Queen Mab.
Okay.
Good thing I have advantage. That was a 1.
Ooh, dang.
Gosh dang it! I still don't beat it.
Oh,
7.
This one, now more a little bit aware, just like, give that back! As you and this changeling are just like grappling for
The
it.
changelings have little discs that open portals for them, so we need to grab
Like
those.
stone hula hoop looking things that they've been using.
And then we can
While we're
take
struggling
it
for
with
the
us.
ring, I'm gonna pull out my mace and just.
Yeah, go for it. You boom, hit it with your angel mace. It's a solid item, right?
Yeah. What's their AC? Because it has a +8 to hit.
You still have to roll for it,
Yeah.
just don't roll really low at this point.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Moses bonks this dude.
4.
Wait, I think you have 2 attacks too.
I do.
So yeah.
So that first one is 9 points of damage.
9, kind of like Elizabeth. It definitely looks hurt, but it's not down yet.
And then a 19 plus 8, that's gonna
27
hit
hits.
for another 9 points of damage.
18 total, kind of like the one with Elizabeth. Both these changes are looking really hurt, but this one still has its hand on the loop. It's not down yet.
Grief, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, radiant damage.
Oh, yeah. You
6.
deal some radiant there.
Yeah, the divine fear. Oh, 1d6 plus 3. Holy crap.
It's zucchini banana bread on the counter.
That's another 9 points of damage.
So sorry.
9
I
points.
realized it about 10 minutes
It's
before
starting to
you
look
guys
horribly bloodied as Moses, you were just boom, boom, smacking this changeling around, looking really bad. That makes Queen Mab's turn.
You know, she can just be patient and
I'm out.
wait until we're all gone.
And you're right
to
after.
make her skip her turn.
Oh yeah, of course. Mab is gonna
You know, that would be very interesting
try.
if you did. I wonder if it would work.
I think she can. I need everyone to make me. I have to check the wording on it. So sorry.
I'm scared.
Because it could mean. Because she can hit all of you, unfortunately, right now, because it is it's a sight basically within the radius. Oh no! So Melissa and Elizabeth are fine because you guys ran to the side. So Tulio, Miguel, Shell, and Bob, can you make me a Wisdom saving throw as she
dear.
casts confusion on you?
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good roll. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
19.
Okay.
I don't have good stats. Well, okay. I should have been.
Tulio, Wisdom save.
Sorry.
22.
22.
Oof, the doof.
18.
That's gonna suck.
You don't have a bardic anymore.
I
the
do,
one that
but would
bu-
you have let me do it?
Have
Because
you will want to use your bardic.
I will.
On a 19, you will want to use a bardic.
Have you said what kind of effect this is for?
It's confusion, the spell.
Yeah,
So I
that
thought I
is
couldn't use it on
a-
myself.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying if you still had the bardic from earlier.
Oh, I
no,
was
you
using
did
a
use
bardic.
that.
You
When-
used it
for
the
the
computer.
password.
I did.
Thank you. It's coming
You're
back.
right.
I rolled a 7.
7.
Dang.
Chell, Tulio, Miguel, you guys are affected by the confusion spell. Mab is going to concentrate on that. Basically, at the start of your
I
turns, you
got
roll a
one
d10 to figure out what happens to you.
nat
Best
20
case scenario, you have
session,
your
and
turn
so
as
I'm
normal.
punished today
Worst
and
case
can't roll
scenario, you
anything.
might attack a party member as she
That
is
was you.
riddling your mind with tricks and fears and voices and
It's
pure
like that one
confusion.
really good
I was
party.
not affected by it.
You're not affected, Bob, on a 22.
If it
22
were
succeeds,
charmed, I would get
19
advantage, but it's
fails.
confusion.
I know.
Yeah, it's technically confusion is not a charmed condition. which
Yeah,
is-
that's why I had to ask.
It's weird
but-
because I think it should be.
You
but like,
think it would?
Yeah.
You are the DM. You can choose.
But it's very clearly stated in the
But
spell.
you
It's
can
not.
choose to change.
And it's
that.
very clearly stated that religion checks our intelligence, but you said no.
Yeah, you're right.
Which I'm so,
So,
very
Chell,
very
that makes
pleased
your
with
turn.
that.
As Mab flies over and you just hear, "You will never escape alive." Go ahead, and roll me a d10. What'd you get?
It's a 1.
Ooh, the creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. Please roll me a d8. This might be bad in case you run off of a
no.
stone bridge here.
6.
6. You are fine on a 6. You are just running down a random pathway. Nearest changeling's like another 30 feet beyond your movement. But that is your turn.
That's my whole turn.
As confusion
The
sounds-
creature then does not take an action this turn. You still have your reactions and stuff, but basically your turn is just pick a direction and run. Like confusion spell.
At any
is-
point, does this pass?
at the end of your turn, you make another 6. Wait, no. Oh no. No, yes, you make another one at the end of your turn. Yes, so make me another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Oh, another wisdom save.
Yes. I apologize for a second. It didn't sound like you could, and I'm like,
That's a
there's no-
freaking nat 20.
Good.
So
24.
you run halfway down this gangplank. Stop. What am I doing? But excellent stuff, Chell. You've broken free of her confusion. Darn.
Good job.
Tulio, please
Confused?
roll D10.
Dazed and confused.
Same with Miguel. You're gonna roll me a
Yeah, I'll
D10
grab
as well.
one. Thank you.
That's a 10.
10. You can act and move normally.
Alright.
Yeah, 1s are the worst, 10s are the best.
That makes
So-
sense.
And there's stuff in the middle.
Just quick mechanics question. You described these things now as like hula hoops, so is that like too big that a sleight of hand check wouldn't steal them successfully, or like?
A sleight of hand check can seal them successfully. It's just for most of the other players
I
that
would like
aren't
to
rogues,
roll
they
a
have to,
sleight of hand check.
give. You either have to kill the changeling holding it or rip it out of its hands.
That's a nat 20 sleight of hand.
The last of the 3 changeling that was close by nearby. So yeah, Moses, Elizabeth, Tula, you run to the ones like within 30 feet, run up, and just lift it off of this
Yoink!
creature.
The Lord Edith and the Lord Yoink the way.
Who are the party members closest to me there?
Right now, the only one close would be Moses over a gap.
Lord Edith and Lord Yoink the way.
Well, because my thought is like, if any of the party members are next to me, could I put it over the 2 of us and try and?
I will give you a bit of insight into how this battle is going to shake out. This changeling now doesn't have a hoop to save the baby it was going to save.
Okay.
So we gotta take the baby with
So
us.
can I take the baby and go?
It's going to take an action now
Okay.
to start
In that case,
getting the baby
my action
out
was
of.
sleight of hand, so can my bonus action then stealth so that nobody can mess with me before
Smart.
next turn?
Bonus action stuff. Yes, I should make that a little more clear. It is going to be that if you're grabbing a hoop, it
Never
means
mind,
that
it's a big
changeling
one.
worker can't then save
Yeah,
the baby.
that's
right?
what I was.
It's
figuring
weird. The
earlier.
changelings are technically your allies right now until you try to steal their stuff, or they go, "Hey, you're not a changeling." But it is that if you take a stone hoop, that floor
That baby
worker
will
can't
not be-
return the baby. That baby's going to be stuck here.
Gotcha.
Right? It seems pretty 1-to-1 of like
Gotcha.
who gets what. What was your overall stuff?
Nat 1.
Oof. Yeah.
I mean 11, but I don't think that's gonna do much.
You're seeing.
But
This
I do get to roll a new save now, right?
Yes.
For the
Yes.
Wisdom.
Because yeah, you got your turn, but you still have to roll for it.
yeah, that's an 8.
Okay. Still got confusion. Miguel, please
I'm
make
rolling
me a
so bad.
D10.
And then I suddenly get the nat 20 and think I'm my
6
luck is
as
turning,
well.
and then
Six.
I go the
Those
same
are the
direction
20,
that
and then just
Chell did.
right back to
It's a good nat 20.
yeah.
Oh no, 6 is different.
You rolled a 6. It's okay.
Chell got a 1.
Oh.
6 is the
I
creature
did not realize
uses. I need you to make a melee attack against Bob.
I'm so
Bob's
ready.
the only creature nearby you.
Good thing I'm a twink. Okay.
That's the first. The bard. Bard on bard fighting violence.
5 plus 7,
Fire.
so does a 12 to hit.
Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, I was like, trust me. Bard on bard violence when we're at the end. Miguel, you suddenly there's a changeling right next to you, and without thinking, you just swing out and it passes over Bob's head because you're like 1 inch or 4 inches tall. If there's no creature with you, you just do nothing. Yeah, so there's your turn.
Okay,
and then you get to reroll.
And then I
reroll
just
the
reroll the whiz save, which I only have a plus
You got
5.
this.
That's an 8. Can
Miguel and
I,
Toya
by any
still-
chance, give a bardic to someone? Dang it! I was hoping that at
Confusion
least
gets
help
really rough with
Toya.
action economy because it really restricts you down to you do this or
Is that a
nothing.
bonus action though?
Yeah, but confusion is just.
You only have reaction.
Confusion
Oh.
this is what
I thought
it
you had like a
dictates.
bonus. Did someone have a bonus action?
No, I just rolled.
You had a reaction.
No, Tulio got a
I've
bonus
got a
action
10
because
to just take my
creature
turn
gets
normally, but I'm still
act
under
move
the conditions.
completely
Yeah.
normal, but you have to get a 9 or 10 on confusion for
I must
that.
have misunderstood. I thought someone
It's complicated. It's a very
it's
complicated.
confusing.
I
system.
thought
It's a
someone
weird-
used a bonus action.
Yeah, no worries.
I must have wrong.
At the end of your turn, then Miguel just swiping a sword over Bob. Bob, that is
The
your
good news
turn.
is Mab can't cast spells right now that
Am I
require
still?
concentration.
Yep.
Am I still in Moses' pocket?
Pardon me. Yeah, you are. So
Yeah,
Miguel just swung in nothing.
Or I swung at Moses and still missed.
Well, no, because Moses ran 30 feet over.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, so there was nothing next
So
to
that's
Was there a changeling within range? Dang.
That's and unfortunately the spell says if no creatures are next to you, you just do nothing. It's kind
Yeah,
of the
that's-
worst where like
Yeah.
it's helpful where maybe if you're accidentally near an enemy,
So
like
you
oh,
only
darn, I
had
have to
to
hit
shoot the
them.
save because you were with Moses.
Yeah, you didn't even have to. Well, Bob would have succeeded anyway.
Yeah, I succeeded.
So yeah, Bob, you're with Moses, and Moses right now is grappling for the stone ring and has done some damage to the changeling.
Can I ask the party a question before I decide what to do on my turn? If we do actually get these rings and we have to save
take the baby
babies,
with us too.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do with the baby on the other side? We don't know where they go or anything.
Take him to an
like that.
orphanage.
It might be
But then there's a devastated family who just lost what they thought was.
Yeah, but
might
it's
be our
better than
next
the
thing.
baby instead staying here
That's
forevermore.
true, but
hey.
Unless
What-
it's
what
one
I'm
of the
saying
babies
is-
that's like 1,000 years old.
I'm considering hopping on with one of these things that's going to.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
But I don't want to like do that if
Oh, 'cause
like,
you're
the
small.
rest of the
Yeah.
party is going to be.
Here. Well,
Sure.
but if you guys can
We have no
But
idea
I think it's not, we all
then-
just have to go when we can.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
Way through.
absolutely no idea where we're gonna
Just
wind
like-
up.
That wherever the baby is from, that's where the portal will go. So
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna
Probably.
be completely.
Because you wouldn't
Yeah,
want to like
we're gonna be all
about
over
like
the place.
5 miles away from
So
the
do we need
target.
to have like a meeting point that we all agree on?
Hey, that's a great question. Because you thought of it, I'm going to give you a point of inspiration.
Good job.
But because you thought of it, you're not allowed to talk about it unless it's your turn.
But it is the rest of us
Good
are
job,
idiots.
Hannah.
Yeah,
You
I'm glad
indeed
someone
just
thought of that.
realized the catch-22 of this all of, hey, if we all take our own portals, let's just say we are not all random points in the world, but you're going to have to discuss that on your turns. So, Bob, you have these ideas. You're with Moses right now. You could jump on a random changeling. What's the play?
I think I'm going to do that
I think
Yeah.
that's not a bad idea.
because I'm small enough that like I don't really need to attack them. I could maybe just slip myself in their pocket.
Yeah.
Go ahead, make me then a quick stealth check, because movement-wise, you can use your own movement, hop off Moses, and go grab another changeling down the way that's also, like, grabbing a baby out of cradle, and just, like, go along for the ride.
Can I also? So would this be movement at this point?
This would be...
Could I like roll persuasion to let me come with him?
Oh, yeah, no, I'd allow that. Yeah, as a bard, be like, I'm your friendly talking tomato buddy.
I'm your conscience.
Okay.
In the form of a tomato.
Well, I'm
So-
the ethical bard.
For stealth,
That
do you
is my
want the
backup
stealth
character for
roll
this
still,
party.
or just the?
I think I'll allow persuasion. Yeah,
Wait,
if you want to allow
like
yourself to be
from
more
Las Vegas
visible,
Boots.
but it's that, like,
Okay.
hey, buddy, can I hitch a ride?
17.
17. I'll make an insight check against.
Rolo.
What is it? You cursed. Damn it! It's a nat 20. The change was so. No. What are? Wait a second. Who are you?
I came from your boss.
You're the one that killed the boss. And yeah, this changeling now realizes it's you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sitting. I'm like, oh,
Next
nat
time.
20. Crap. Yeah, this
Next
is,
time.
He's a very competent worker. He really knows the ins and outs of the company.
Don't you have hypnotic powers?
There are a lot more. Again,
Oh, actually.
At the end of the round, it is the changeling's turn. So here's what 2 things are going to happen. One, I need to roll a percentile die to see how many babies start going through, and then we will start getting attacked. Like Moses, Bob, Elizabeth, right? Some of the changelings near you guys. So here we go. 6%. Wow. I mean, you guys want low percentile. Only 6% of the total babies have been moved out so far.
Holy crap.
So far.
So fun fact, because Mab actually doesn't have legendary actions. Go
I
figure.
almost smacked you. I'm sorry.
But, well, because she has big stuff she can do, like that big confusion. I mean, the second she starts attacking, you guys might start going down. We'll start with Elizabeth. The changeling baby is going to attack you now. But your armor class is pretty good.
Wait, what do you want?
Elizabeth does a synthetic 20 hit.
Yeah.
Just barely. And the other one's a synthetic 10. So, Elizabeth, you will only take... Oh, that is maxed up. 10 damage, halved because you're raging. As this one just kind of like throws a clawed punch at you. Moses, you're going to get attacked twice.
Fun.
Does a synthetic 19 hit.
Yes.
Synthetic 19, and it's only synthetic 12. Miss. So you also will take... that's minimum damage. So 4 points of bludgeoning, half to 2, as this one starts beating on you. And finally, Bob, the one on you, is going to attack you twice. Does a synthetic 12 hit.
No, it does not.
Excellent.
It does not, because I tried to hit you with
Does a
12.
synthetic 13 hit.
No, it does not.
Hey!
Nice.
14.
You are just... Again, if you know the animated Bob the Tomato bounce, that like boom, 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 it is you just bouncing around while this one's like smacking his fist down, just whack-a-mole style.
Yes!
Right? Like, get over here! You killed my employer! You're not going to get a bonus this year! As you're just like, boink, boink, boink. That is at the end of the round. 6% of the babies have been liberated. You see changelings indeed have babies now on their shoulders and are sliding them through their hoops into who knows what. As that happens, I'm going to quickly...
So are these ones holding a baby?
Yes, like the ones that have left, because they got the work order. As far as they know, it's okay.
But the ones that we're taking these things from have a baby with them.
Yeah.
Yes, they are taking the babies back because that's the order, right? Boss said so. Surely no one would
So
go
if we conk
murder
these
our
guys
CEO.
out-
If you conk them out, grab the baby and go. That's
Well, if we come back, you gotta catch that baby. That's all.
yeah, right. Like
Catch
it's
that baby.
that
Catch
is
that
why
baby.
you guys were realizing it's more than just grab a hula hoop. It's hey, there's a kid attached to it,
Yeah.
right? Like don't leave the baby behind. We're gonna take a quick break. You guys can deliberate, but again, no one can come up with a meeting place.
Yeah.
Just gonna use the restroom real quick.
But I want a meaty place. I'm
As
just kidding.
on Hannah's turn, she gets to just yell out where we're meeting. She's the one who thought about it. So
It's
she
true.
gets to pick it. We all
I
just
know.
go there because we're not gonna have time to
100%
come back to
I
the
agree.
We're doing.
I super
Watch,
agree.
I'm gonna go through a portal and just like, oh, they're effing Egypt again!
That is your luck, sir.
That would
It
be
is.
your luck.
Yeah.
I bet he'll make rules for a random.
The
I
good
bet so
thing
too.
is you won't run into Ramesses because he's in Shadowfell.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we
What?
still don't know what he was doing down here.
Yeah, no, we
What was
don't.
that face?
But we've got
This
other,
is an issue.
maybe not bigger problems, but more immediate problems
I don't know what that means.
than whatever the heck he's up to.
Ramesses is in the same plane we are.
And since none of the babies are
Real
from
Ramesses?
Shadowfell, he came to
That was
Shadowfell.
like a
We
couple
met
sessions
him.
ago. That
It
was when
was.
she was here, though.
Yeah.
Because I'd forgotten
So
about
he
that.
is
'cause
not a
a lot's
changeling.
happened since then.
No.
No.
He's just a bad egg.
His son is a
Yes.
changeling.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes. It's very bad.
Also
Imagine-
Sinbad's, I think, which is like.
Can you imagine if he got his son though?
I don't think his son would recognize his father from one.
No, I know, but just the odds of him getting, he still could get sent to Egypt if,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
know what I
Oh,
mean?
I'd
you
so
mean if
outright
Moses
like-
got his nephew?
If Moses got his
Statistically,
nephew,
yeah, that was
Statistically, that
messed
may be impossible, but we'll get to that in a moment.
but the odds, man.
Back at the
Maybe
top of the
everybody in
order,
his favor.
Elizabeth, that is your turn, fighting off this changeling here.
Is the changeling still trying to pull up the crit? Or is he-
Currently, no. He has stopped that like looping and is just fully focused on attacking and trying to kill you.
Sorry, I'm trying to see what I want to do.
No, it
Is
was
the
entertaining.
crit like
What?
down a chasm? So technically,
Yeah,
I could
that's why I'm
push him
happy.
down a
Okay.
chasm.
Oh, yeah, you guys, maybe I'll make this more clear. You are on a bunch of stone
took my
bridges
demons.
to a bottomless
I also had
nothingness.
caffeine.
I'm just gonna push it.
Awesome. Make
Life
a
is good.
contested strength check.
You do add advantage.
Okay, this that might be difficult. Yeah, because advantage being a barbarian.
Roar!
Do the roar.
Do the roar. I don't like it. That kid was the weirdest part of that. I was like, what are you?
That's my favorite part of that movie.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20
Dirty 20.
beats the synthetic 1 I rolled.
I'm getting mad.
Synthetic?
I'll like
Synthetic
push
one.
him up and say, thank you.
As this one, give me back my hoop. Poof, thank you.
I'm gonna yell at the party, meet me at El Dorado.
Meet me at El Dorado. You.
That's true, because that was what
that was the
that's
explosion.
really
It will then take your action to completely pull back up the rest, and you have a stone hoop and an infant
I feel
in your
like we
hands.
probably are the party that's been the
Um,
most sidetracked of like.
It will take
everyone else
further
is like, here's
action
an objective,
and
I accomplished it,
up
and then
to
move
start
on.
like putting
We're
yourself
like-
through the hoop. Because again, unfortunately, these hoops
You know what I mean? Where you see the freeway exit.
It's like
and
you could probably squeeze through, but it's one of those like, yeah, it's gonna take an action to get out.
And then there's an exit, off the exit, off the exit,
Elizabeth,
off the exit.
you yell that Moses. That's your turn.
But guys, I was thinking about like, could we do the market where we met at the very beginning? And I was like, but we didn't have 3 of our party, like 2 of our party members.
He was there until you all go, what?
Basically, to put it in perspective, we started in
All right,
Africa.
Moses, that's you.
Right,
And
I'm gonna try and
decided-
get the ring again.
Okay.
We've been in Africa.
we go.
We've been in Asia. We almost went down to
Don't bother.
Madagascar, but we didn't.
Yeah, we've been.
This is
We are
better.
now in the.
I just rolled 2 3s. Well, because they're not strong. They're just creepy little changeling dudes.
They're not
Like-
strong. Their strength comes in the
Well, they're
creepiness.
dexterous, right? I mean, when it comes to,
Theodore
like,
was
hold-
strong.
Oh, because Theodore's the boss.
Yeah.
He's such a pimp.
Moses, boom, you got it.
Sweet.
Alright, is that like
Is it an
grabs?
action to use it, or
It would be an action to full use it and start crawling through.
okay?
But right now, the changeling is still
By the
here,
way,
who
Bob,
could then probably follow you and
On
start
your next
attacking you.
turn, I would
And the
highly
baby
appreciate
is still
part
in
of
the crib.
consideration.
So
But
that
also
it's kind of like how
exciting.
Elizabeth was dealing with, like, she
That'll last a
pushed
while,
the
so.
changeling
Oh,
and
I
then used the action to grab the baby
Then
and get ready.
you can
It's
take
a
it
kind of a
for
couple
something
part thing
more.
right now.
All right, so yeah,
Wait, my
I'll
options,
grab the
but-
baby.
So
If there's no
action,
one
you
that
pull the
immediately
baby,
needs it,
changeling's
then
just
shot.
still here, like,
Ready
growling,
to-
trying to scratch you.
Yep.
Any other bonus
And
actions
then
that you
I'm
have?
going to use my movement to get away from the changeling.
Awesome. Changeling will try for a quick attack of opportunity. That's insane. Does a 21 hit?
Gosh, yes.
15 on the die. Well, when they want to attack, apparently they're good at that.
Yeah.
That's 8 points, half to 4 of bludgeoning.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Still at 90.
Still at 90. My gosh.
Dude, I'm at 15 now.
I know.
That
I'm
will
at
make
32.
Mab's turn.
Okay, I have 77. but I'm at
Indeed,
32.
as Mab rushes down, she hates a lot of you, but Moses, she does not like you.
I know.
It's okay, you're the
effed
beefy
up
one.
the plans.
You really did. Mab is about
You
to
don't have to
fly
obey anyone.
down.
This is the second time we've screwed her over. She really doesn't like our group.
Let's see, what isn't Mab gonna do to you?
I want to feel bad about that, but I don't.
She's gonna do
I'm
her
fine with her
multi-attacks
knowledge.
on you.
Here, how close is she to me now?
Within 5 feet.
Sweet, opportunity attack.
Go for it. Smack her.
And I kick her, sir.
Wait, if you're holding a baby, are you at disadvantage for attacks?
Nope, it's just you gotta be careful not to get hit too much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those like, wait a second, but yeah, like as long as it's not like
Or do I have to use a one-handed?
one-handed weapons. That's
Have y'all ever seen Undercover Blues? With Dennis Quaid?
Oh,
It's a great show. It's such a
No.
great show. But he at one point is fighting off a
That's
couple
a
of
dirty
guys
20 to hit.
with his
Dirty
daughter,
20 does
his baby
connect.
daughter in one arm, and his her now broken stroller.
I love
And
that
it's
so much.
fantastic.
yo,
It's a great movie. Stanley Tucci is in it.
hey,
It's hilarious.
Alrighty, so that'll be 8 points of damage to Mab.
8 points of bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, and now
Natural,
we're going
yeah.
to do the Divine Fury Radiant damage for 6.
Mab's
Or no.
looking.
Yep. No, 5. Sorry. 5 points of damage.
That will be a 13 total for now. She's looking decently hurt. Not terrible, but
What kind of
not
damage
great.
did you do, Moses?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning,
Bludgeoning.
technically magical with a magical weapon, but Mab barely looks injured. As you kind of smack her, she's going to attack you, Moses. Oh, good lord. What's your armor class?
19.
17.
Oh.
17. Okay, that last one was a nat 2. The nat 2 for a total of 14, but all the others were 26 and above.
Okay.
You will take, I'm going to roll this electronically, 8d8 plus 10 slashing damage, and as part of Mab's ability, this will reduce your hit point maximum by this amount as well.
Oh no.
As this is, you guys never really saw her attacks in action, actually, I realized, back at the Path of Goodness.
I was very much okay with that.
I was going to say, Miguel, you were very much dead.
Yeah, I saw very little.
Like, what happened at that fight? I was gone. Moses, you are hit for 45 points of magical slashing damage, which will reduce your hit point maximum by 45 as well.
By 45?
Yeah. As she rips the absolute life out of you, Moses. And immediately regains back 22 hit points.
Oh, it's a vampiric touch or something.
It's a worse.
Nice.
Fey vampirism, right? Something where it's like I really hurt you and steal stuff from you and gain back a little bit for myself.
That does sound very Fey, actually.
As Moses, though, able to tank most of that damage.
Oh, sorry, I know we're in the middle of combat, but it reminded me of the ADHD Faye campaign you were talking about.
A campaign where a bunch of
Oh, yes, I wanted that so
I
bad!
played out with you so
bad!
bad. We have to
I
go
saw
over
that
the
and
Feywild
totally
and
said,
take back our
don't
identity.
tell them!
So
We have to
fun.
play it with them. We won't tell it, so that's really funny.
The idea
had that
is,
conversation
like,
like 3
when you're
months
a
ago.
kid,
That's
like,
so
we had that
great.
conversation like yesterday.
Faye just goes like, "Hey kid, can I have your attention for a second?" And you as a kid go, "Yeah, sure, what's up?" And the Faye steals your attention. So
That is
everyone with
so
ADHD
funny.
just got Faye.
Faye dealt.
Faye dealt.
Faye
Yes.
dealt. Moses, at the end of Mab's turn, she finishes slurping that on up. That is Chell's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna get within 30 feet. Wait, hold on.
There's another changeling who, again, very little changelings have really started moving. So there's a changeling 30 feet away, or Mab's about 40 feet away right now, back with Moses.
I'm gonna go get within 30 feet
Okay.
of Mab,
So yeah, you just move like 10 feet down the stone walkway.
and I'm going to cast Psionic Blast.
Ooh, solid.
So I need her to make a dex save.
Will do. She beats the DC by a lot.
What'd she get?
A synthetic 35 on the nat 20.
She's so gross.
Oh my.
Okay.
She's really good at
Well, then she'll take 68 force damage,
68 force. Oh, dang.
Yep, 68.
but it's halved.
No,
So
Yeah, but
it's
she
68.
can't. Yeah, very few things are resistant to force. 68, you know, just auto.
68, yeah.
Let's see.
Um,
It's the Penguins of Madagascar that even came over there.
That
49 years, no, 429 years.
I remember. I just loved that every time.
Sir, we'll be away for 68 months. 68 months? No, 6 to 8 months.
$27 halved.
27 will have to 16. No,
13 or 14 if you're
13.
rounding up or down.
round down unfortunately
13.
on damage. 13 more points of damage. Mab looks a tiny bit more hurt.
I was hoping to get the full.
I know, right? She is a beefy creature.
Beefy bitch, yeah.
Beefy bitch. Chell, you slam in Psionic Blast. Mab is able to succeed against it. That will bring us. Do you want to take any movement to run back towards a changeling?
Yeah.
Yep, movement will get you back up next to one, right?
But can I do it just inside the level of non-opportunity attack, but closer to the changeling, if that makes sense?
Yes, like that. Enough where you can hit Mab, but you're still near and.
Yes, so that I don't, provoke an opportunity attack.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the goal.
Yeah.
Solid stuff, Chell, starting that damage off. Tulio, you're with one of these closer to the elevator changelings. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
Okay. Oh, am I? Do I have to roll confusion?
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. It might not matter.
Might not matter.
I could roll another 10. That's another 10.
Oh my god!
So my d20 rolls are crappy, but my
you have
d10
a
rolls are
turn.
saving my butt.
Yes, Miguel, be prepared that you will still have to make that
Yeah.
con.
So
I know.
can I use my action to take the baby that was next to us and figure out how to use this hula hoop thing to get
Give me a
us?
second. I need to roll and see if Mab's confusion dropped because she did get hit twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so she
it's
has to
just
roll
a DC
twice?
10 con save.
Does she have to roll
Have
twice?
to roll
then?
twice. Once
Okay.
for Moses.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, she succeeded on that one. Once for Chell.
No, for confusion?
Yes.
Yeah,
just
she's
because
going
she-
to
dropped.
She drops
No,
the
she's
concentration.
It's a concentration spell. Because you hit her, she has to save.
Oh,
But
Were
she
either
did
of
save for
them
both.
close enough that a cutting words could get her down?
They
Okay.
were.
I
I
was
rolled a
curious.
17 twice on the die,
Oh, yeah.
plus or buff.
Dang.
It's like, I will say, it's technically possible. She only has a medium buff to her con, because again,
Yeah.
she's not more of a spellcaster, she's more of a, word I shouldn't say, polite company.
A jazz musician.
Yeah!
I don't look at me.
It's an odd bit, and it's a very specific thing.
Okay.
Julia, what would you like to do?
I've got a hula hoop already, so I want to grab the baby next to me and figure out how to just leave.
It will
Why
take an
is a
action to
trapezoid
load
mean
up the baby. You know,
Uh-huh.
pull up the rope. For you, actually, it is more that like swing the rope over the chasm, lift this child very carefully over. All the while a gremlin sitting there like, hey wait, like realizing you have to stop. Do you know what it's from Antidata? Yeah. Full action will get you
I'm
the
not going
baby
to
and
repeat
the
it because
hoop.
it's impolite.
Trulio, it will take some form of
Even by
movement plus
my
action.
standards.
Because again, for
I can
you,
do
It's a
that.
word I don't say.
Movement plus
Dang.
action?
Okay.
but action to get baby. Because
Okay.
then it's going to take movement plus another action, something, to slip through the hula hoop.
Okay, I'll try another bonus action stealth just so we don't get noticed while I'm in the process.
Yes, right,
Because
like-
it has to then take 2 turns to do this.
It's a
Okay.
bit of a complicated process.
How's a 30 with a nat 20 for stealth?
Nat 20, Tulio, you got it.
Dang.
My dude.
Go ahead and make a wisdom save. And your turn to...
This could have been a useful nat 20.
This could have been good.
Yeah, that's like an 11.
Alright, so you're still confused, but you got the spear.
I just
Confused,
want
you got
to
the right
leave.
spear. I want to get
That's all
out.
I want.
Miguel, D10.
Bye.
5.
Bye.
I have to relook up what 5 means.
Not good. Not good.
It's not good if he has to look it up. On a 5, you do not move or take actions.
That's not the worst thing.
That is not the
That's
worst
not
thing
the
that could
worst thing.
happen.
The worst thing is
Doesn't say bonus actions.
It does clarify. It
Okay,
means
okay.
you're just
That's fine.
sitting there.
Okay. Alright, wisdom save. Come on, come on. Nat
Wisdom
20, nat 20,
save, wisdom
nat 20.
save.
nat 20. That is another 7 plus 1 for an 8.
That's
That
an
is
8.
the second time I've rolled exactly
You only
that.
have a +1.
Uh-huh.
Unless
I have to roll nat 20.
Unless you get help, you're gonna need a nat 20 to succeed on this. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Yikes, Miguel.
Yeah.
Bob the tomato. You're next to this dude who's playing whack-a-mole with you. What would you like to do, Bob?
Yeah, my stats aren't
What
fantastic.
fruit is that?
Can I do an insight to see, like,
Is it another lemon?
is
Those
there
are
a way that I could convince this dude?
I didn't know
like,
it was a line, but I
Yeah,
had
just
to
quick
read it.
inside. Like, is it off the table or?
Yeah, because I know he's attacking me, but like, if I make a good enough argument, is he open to listening?
Listen, like, how
Listen.
like on or off the table we talk? Gotta just use your words.
Are you okay?
Trying to position his thumb because
That's a 23 insight.
23 insight.
Okay.
The nat 20 has
Helps
made it
me
a lot
pushes the pressure
harder
for
than
me.
before, but it's not impossible with the right persuasion check, you think. Like, again, like this dude
Can I
is
say-
hostile to a fault.
I'll try and persuade him again. I'll say, I don't think you understand. Your boss sent me so that we could get the baby out of here
Yeah.
before these guys take the baby.
I love it. Go ahead. Okay.
So, persuasion roll.
It's a persuasion roll.
What do I have? Plus,
Every time you hear that.
plus 9. So, that'll be a 27.
27. This dude, because of that 20, did have advantage on
Yes.
this. I rolled for my first roll a 2, for my second roll a 4. He's like, oh, so you're supposed to go with us? As he kind of like fist 2 inches above your head, like a stop. Are you like?
Yeah, this one's a special case.
Oh, is this like a review board kind of thing?
Yeah, this is like a big deal. So
Dude, I need a better review for. I'm hoping for a race here soon.
Well, you're not gonna get one if we don't.
Okay, no. You're right. Sorry. Am I supposed to talk to you then, or is this just like you observe?
I just observed.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Here you
like here, he will then pick you up, put you on his shoulders, just
Nice
like, yeah, just my normal day to day. Just gonna, and this dude starts acting like a model employee.
I love that.
Excellent, Bob. Now you just want
Can
to
I
hope.
just say quickly? I'll say,
Yeah.
if you do this quietly enough, I won't bring it up during the review.
He's like, you got it. I'm so sorry.
You were trying to get.
No, I'm sorry. That is an inappropriate workplace thing to do. As you convince this dude that his job is on the line if he does not take you through a portal. That's terrifying, Bob.
I love that.
Hey, Bob, you're an evil genius. That's Nick, actually. That's insane.
Yeah, that's just all Nick.
Come on, you have to even put an inspiration for that one. too.
I actually do have to give you a point of inspiration.
Okay.
That was genius.
We love it.
Can I, on my way out, I think I used my action for the persuasion, but can I give Bardic
Yes.
to? Yeah.
It's gonna have to roll a nat
Miguel will have to have a nat 20. I would actually gonna say, Tulio, what's your wisdom save?
+2.
19 or 20. It's not that bad for you. But yeah, there
First
might
save
need to
is
be
a
some
21.
DC 21.
I do have to roll a nat 20.
But now you have a Bardic,
Yes,
and if you can
thank
get a
you
Bardic, and then
so
you can help
much.
Tulio. There's it's Circle of Life.
The circle of
The
survival.
Changelings. Here we go. Another percentile roll. How many
Circle
more?
of Y.
Ooh, that's a lot of them. 79% of the Changelings have suddenly started kicking into overtime. Again, you're getting the impression
+6.
they don't realize that Mab is angry because
That's 84.
that's 84% of the babies. Indeed,
85.
Bob, there's a very good
85.
luck chance you're about to get taken away.
79, 85.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, Bob,
No, I'm grateful.
this may be really good or really bad. That's a nat 1. The dude that's taking you was so flustered he's not part of this big grouping taking the babies away.
Okay.
So you're still in the comment. You can like see people right now, but that is 84% of total babies gone. Because Elizabeth, Moses, and Tulio all have rings. Miguel is still at the elevators confused, and Chell has just barely gotten to one. You've yet to grab. Oh, Chell. No, because again, if you're there, this dude is not going to go through. He's going to attack you, Chell, because you're nearby. It's only for like the ones that are leaving. Now it's going to be harder, like if Miguel needs a ride, so to speak. Here we go. So some attacks are going to go off. Elizabeth, the one that you attacked, is currently falling now into the ethereal space forever and is dead. Moses, the one that you attacked, is going to run up after you to make some attacks to try and stop you.
Okay, sweet. Opportunity attack.
It's yet to be your turn though, because remember you used that opportunity for Mab.
Yep, I sure did.
So a 13 plus 6 for a synthetic 19 on the first attack, and then nat 1 on the second. Moses, that's what? 1 plus 4. 5 points have to 2 bludgeoning damage. Shell, the changeling near you, notices you and rushes over and attacks.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No, it's
No,
Moses
that's
has a
just my-
feat. That was
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Or
didn't know how that
master
worked. Okay.
Shell
Yeah, it's a very specific.
does a 17 hit.
No.
No.
Does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Like I know
It's
it's
21.
Oh gosh. Hey, but that is max. You will take just 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, as a reaction, I would like to Rebuke of the Talisman him,
Nice.
Oh.
which
gosh.
makes him take an attack equal to my proficiency bonus and pushes him 10 feet away from me.
You should push
So-
him 10 feet away
Off
from
the
you,
cliff?
off the cliff.
Yeah.
Can I grab his thing if I do that? Object interaction?
Ooh,
Grab his...
you may not be able to.
In which case, do not push him off the
Because
cliff.
it's like
Yeah.
you don't have 2 reactions to both
Right,
attack.
so then I'm not going to do that.
So
but
yes.
my proficiency
Dang, 'cause that
bonus
would've been helpful, yeah.
is Where's my proficiency? Oh, 3.
So he'll still take 3 points of boom.
And then moves a little bit away, and I took 10 points of damage.
10 points, yes.
Sold.
Chell, you whack him.
Kick him, sir.
Bob, the dude on you is just really flustered, doesn't go through the portal yet. And nothing's on Miguel. And Tulio, you are dust in the wind, my friend.
All we are is dust in the wind.
Elizabeth, that is your turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sir DM, sir. Do these portals, they only take one?
It'd be tight.
No, it's just once you go through the portal, the stone ring is behind you.
So hypothetically, I could take Tulio or Miguel.
Miguel.
The problem would be then that Miguel can't take a baby of his own.
But we would have one ring.
You would have one ring. It's like, yes, Miguel's not taking a ring, but he's also not preventing another changeling from taking one. The real problem here, Elizabeth, is
how to get to them.
It will be very hard, near impossible, for 2 medium-sized humanoids to fit through these rings. These rings were made for tiny to small creatures, barely.
Okay, so if I went through, could I go through near Tulio, near Miguel?
Near Miguel? Yeah,
and
if
you have the
you
ring
use
left.
something where Miguel sees the ring there, I will allow that.
How far away is he?
Right now,
I have not moved.
Miguel is 40 feet away because
Would I have any kind of opportunity attack from Mab if I tried?
Currently, no, because Mab is still about 15 feet away from you, currently engaged with Moses.
Would you be down?
I would be so down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to use my entire movement to go to Miguel.
Okay.
I'm going to explain to use the ring to escape after I go through. Or actually...
Oh!
Eat the rock.
Actually, can I just go and put it down Miguel?
No.
Action. Yep.
Oh no.
Miguel, you are inside
Can you give me the
tunnel.
baby?
No,
Because she's going to reuse the ring
I can
after.
reuse the ring.
Oh, right.
It just might be really tough because now there's someone in the tunnel. But we'll get to that in a moment.
Oh no.
Elizabeth, boom, Miguel is out of there. Here we go.
Sorry, you just you can't. It's such a hard thing to pass.
I know, right?
To be fair, if she hadn't done that, my turn was probably going to see if I could
Something
get
similar.
over there. I would have taken both of us because more than 20
Worst
we
case
probably would
scenario
have
right
If
now
anyone could have
is
taken
Elizabeth
I was gonna
would
try and fit
have
both
to
of us.
run and grab another changeling and another baby to go through a different ring. Like,
Which isn't the
Which
worst
is
case
not
scenario.
hard. I mean, the only problem will be is that they might all be gone. But like,
it's a chance you kind of have to take.
yeah,
Elizabeth.
I just want to make sure you got through.
Because
I
Miguel's
was like,
confusion
sitting there going, like,
and
everyone
to-
has like a
it's-
chance
yeah.
at a ring, and you're like going at like.
No, it's okay. I
just
just
like those.
Oh, dang, because I am so
the
confused.
things that
Sorry,
hang
I'm
on the
so-
wall.
Who knows
Elizabeth,
what that next turn
at
is
the end of
gonna
your turn, you run over, boom, Miguel's inside.
I
I
keep
feel so
forgetting
bad.
that I'm confused because I've
Because you
taken
keep rolling
turns, and I'm like,
dice.
wait,
Well,
next time could go badly though.
out of initiative.
I feel so bad.
Because trust me, Miguel, you cannot back crawl out of these. It is a one-way ticket for a medium
Don't
humanoid.
feel bad. It was my choice.
It was your
I
choice.
know.
If anyone should feel bad, it
Well,
should be
and
me.
even
and
if-
I definitely
Even
don't.
if all the babies finish, that's still, she's got a baby that
Moses,
goes
that
with
is
that.
your
Anyway.
turn.
Alrighty.
So
I'm not
Moses,
preventing
Mab is right
anything
here.
going through.
You got the ring. You got a baby.
Although it will now be
What's
probably
that?
not where it was supposed to be.
I'm gonna action try
Maybe
and get the
not.
ring
Listen.
over me.
You take action and movement. Crawl, 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 crawl. Mab screams in anger, but you don't hear it. Moses, you are out of
I have
there.
a question.
Yes.
When you said 85, no, I'm sorry. When you said 79, was that 79 of all of them, or 79
79%.
of what was left? Because-
79% of the total, even before.
So
the
it means we're
So
are
we are
you
now at
gonna-
84%.
Are you gonna roll another
85.
D100 even though there's only 15% left?
There's a very good chance all the changelings will finish up this next turn.
Uh-oh.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
I mean, I could roll 14 or below and leave one dude, or like a couple technically, because there's hundreds. It's a possibility.
And what about the ones who are holding a thing right now? They're
Well,
safe,
you've already
right?
either killed or yeah. You guys,
Yeah.
if you already have the rings, you're pretty good.
Okay.
That will make though Mab's turn.
Rearing.
She is
Rearing.
super angry right now. Who's closest? I think Elizabeth. Because Elizabeth just ran back. That's right. So she would want to instead. She can't see Tulio again. Dang, that nat 20.
Nice job on that stealth. Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
It's me or Moses. I'm further away, but
I
I
think
did hit her
you're
last.
right.
Moses
It
is
is
gone.
Moses is gone?
Moses is
Yeah.
gone, so she's gonna try to attack.
Where did
Chell.
Moses go?
He used full action movement and went inside the ring with the baby solely. Moses and
Wow.
Miguel are now gone.
So is me.
Chell, 3 attacks at you. You have a high AC. Here we go. That's a 23,
That hits.
29,
Hits.
23 again, 2 levels. Chell, you're about to take 12d8 plus 15 slashing.
I have 56 hit points left.
You have 56 hit points left.
Oh crap.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Don't die again,
12d8.
please.
Again, I never died.
Your first character did.
Shh. Don't say it. Here we go.
It's okay, I've got a game. I can hold it on
And
to.
rolling the digital dice. How many hit points do you have left?
56.
Plus 15. All of you watch Mab's inky black claws crush through Chell's shoulder. You feel your hit points draining. Mab starts reaching out to catch the baby that you will drop
I wasn't holding
as
baby
she
yet.
deals 55 points of damage. As I rolled 40 plus 15.
And I wasn't holding baby yet.
You were holding baby yet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right, because you were next to one.
Right.
You
Oh.
you have the ring though, right?
No.
So you, Mab, and this changeling are nearby, and it's looking bad.
Up,
boy.
down, but not dead.
what-
Or
what
did
did
she
my
go
points
points
decrease
up?
So your hit points are decreased by 55, Chell.
That's disgusting.
Meaning, you have 1 hit point, and your maximum is
Is
now
11.
Is 11. Or no, excuse me, because you have 83 total, right?
No, I have 66, I thought.
As your max?
At
Am I
level eight?
wrong? Level 8?
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
not
at 7.
I got D&D
I'm not on D&D Beyond, so...
Hey, you're good. You should have 1 hit point left. You are correct on that.
In which case I have more. So I have 83 total.
83 minus.
Minus technically 45. So
55.
I'm gonna put it back to 88 or 83. Sorry, so I don't have to do the math.
Because
And it was 55 and 10, so it's minus 65.
65. Oh yeah, so you should be much cleaner right now.
So I have 18.
Okay.
But my max is now
Your max is now 28.
28.
But that's much better than being at 1.
Yes, or at 11. Okay.
So much better.
I will say though, again, with your max now being lowered, it means if she deals enough damage and doubles, that will outright kill you.
Right.
Chell,
That's my
a
turn?
lot of damage. That was Mab's turn. It is now your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Get
go
out.
for the imp.
Okay. So the changeling is nearby, just sitting there like doing his duty.
Yeah.
He was trying to
Or
attack
you
you.
could disengage and run closer to somebody with a ring.
You can try to
I
make.
remember.
Yeah,
I'll
if
try
you
and
want
take
to
this one before they roll the thing, just in
Okay.
case.
Smart.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Um,
I don't have time to have a conversation right now. I'm very...
that's true. If you Eldritch Blast, you won't have an action.
Oh.
Because right now it's you really need to get.
So if I yoink it from
baby.
him, that's my action?
Yoinking right now is an opposed check.
So Chell has been
Yoinking the
doing in
ring, not the
past.
baby, the ring.
The ring, yeah, like getting the ring is an opposed check.
Okay.
And
once
then
you have
she'd
the
be
ring,
able to use her action.
Then you'd be able to use an action to get the baby.
Yeah, let's
Well,
do that.
you could always pull the ring and push the imp off.
But for me, my sleight
But-
of hand
For the
had to
baby.
be
But
an
then
action.
a push action, that's an action because she's not a barbarian to do those other stuff.
Hang on.
that's
So for everyone else,
She doesn't have 2 actions.
so
or
for
2
everyone else,
attacks.
it's a check. But for me, the sleight of hand was a full action.
I didn't. You took it, and as an action, you then tried to. You pulled up the baby for your action.
No, you told me I had to do that on my second turn because I took a turn to.
I can attest to you right now. You used a sleight of hand to grab it, used an action to get the baby, bonus action to hide, and that was your turn. Because I told you it would take because you used a full action to get the baby, like it's been the whole time, and it just requires another action to
I
then
swear that was spread out over 2 turns because I had to roll the 10 twice. Remember?
Yes, the first turn was getting to the baby. Remember? Because you were okay. You got confused. Trust me. You were at the door. You got confused. You rolled a 10, ran to the baby, tried some stuff, and did not work. Then you, on your next turn, you made a sleight of hand check to get the ring, and then you made a full action to get the baby, and that was the end of your turn.
That's not what I remember.
We will check the recording, but bet. Right? Okay. Like,
So,
if you want the ring, Chell, you're going to have to make an opposed check to grab it.
and it's strength based,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I have a -2 at. Cool.
Or you could disengage, go to a party member, because then they can use the ring, get out of there, you grab the ring, get out yourself.
Does she run the risk of getting
You're- how-
An opportunity
she's
attack.
not-
If she uses action disengage.
Well, you were pretty
Then-
close to me, and my ring's like now on the floor.
Yeah, that's
15
true.
feet away over a jumpable bridge, though.
Which
Because you weren't on the same, like,
Okay, yeah.
So that'd be more athletics and dexterity, right?
yeah, which is not great.
not your thing.
Dexterity is my thing.
Oh. Because you do acrobatics. to
Acrobatics,
jump
I've got a
across?
plus.
Acrobatics. Right now, though, unfortunately, it's just athletics because there's no handle. It's just stone bridges. You just have to jump. Right?
So it's a
There's-
-2 to jump and get it, or a -2 to. But either of those are within range and won't provoke an opportunity attack because they're 15 feet.
But
and
if
5
you
feet.
fail the athletics, you fall forever.
If you fail that,
Yeah.
there's no coming back from that. That's a gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus failing to get the ring, like you're still here.
Okay. Okay, I'll get the ring. So he'll you have him roll, so I know what I'm doing first.
Here we go. Please make your check.
14.
He rolled a synthetic 17. Shell. He's got the ring.
Okay.
You still have an action. What would you like to try?
Well, if I still have an action, then I'm going to. Boom, boom. I'll just blast him.
You
Gotcha.
could use a stamina point to, like,
Max
use your
damage it.
Yeah, and use your Eldritch Blast to, like, cut off his hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Stamina point, Eldritch
That's
Blast.
clever.
For both the beams.
Okay.
Hit him.
To try and
Go ahead. You still have to roll the hit.
Bonus action grab.
And then, yeah, just offhand at that point. It's not even a full bonus.
And then would it count as movement to go through?
Do you need action to go
Okay.
through?
And I
And
need.
the
To
other
I want to
problem
grab the baby
And the
too.
baby's still there.
So that you have to grab the baby and then
18 hits.
18 hits.
25 hits.
25 hits. That is max auto damage. So
Which
that's
is, I think.
30.
Oh no, I think it's
It's 10 plus
15.
5.
15. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Wow.
30 points full damage. Blast this dude.
And I'd like a Lance of Lethargy him
So his movement speed is decreased.
to 10.
This dude's on death's door. And using your stamina points, you blast the ring off, and you can object interaction pick it up.
Seriously?
Well, stamina point, it's a called
Yeah.
chop thing, right? Like,
So it
because
worked. His hand fell.
Yeah.
He's just still barely alive because you didn't do enough hit points to like
Yeah,
have
that's
to kill
fine.
him.
And even if he tries to run with the baby, he can only move 10 feet. So
Now
I'll
move
take it.
10
I'm
feet.
holding the ring.
You have
Okay.
the ring.
He's like bleeding out of
You
his.
have the ring, but the baby's nearby, the Mab is nearby, and the changing. So it's still really tough with a lot of people, but now you have the stone ring. Tulio, that is your turn.
I
You
will roll for confusion.
Roll for confusion.
That's a 4.
4. Don't remember what happens on a 4. Oh, 4 and 5. You neither move nor take actions. You just kind of stand here. Please make me another wisdom save at the end of your turn.
You got this, Megan.
Miguel's already
Don't jinx
out.
it.
Stop. Don't turn off the
Oh,
music. Stupid.
That is a 19.
19 does not succeed. Barely.
Was that with your buff?
Yeah, I rolled a
Yeah.
17 on the die. I have
I was really excited for
You
you.
can't guidance yourself for that.
That's an action.
Because
Yeah,
it's an action.
That's right.
It's the worst.
I keep forgetting guidance takes an
I
action.
didn't
No,
know
right?
that.
I feel like because it's usually like out of combat
Yeah,
where you
initiative.
just like roleplay,
But like, worst case scenario, if I was right earlier, you'd probably let me retcon then, right? Because I should have then had an action.
I have been thinking through the full thing and I
'Cause
come to
what-
two things.
Because I agree with, like, I understand what you remember, but what I remembered was, like, past getting the 10 the first time and thinking it was an action to sleight of hand and then trying to bonus action stealth, and that was the stealth that failed. And then next turn, you're like, oh, so the action has to be getting the baby. And I was like, oh, so I guess that
One
had to
of
be
two
my
things
second
have
turn.
happened. Either I misjudged and you did have to sleight of hand as an action, in which case, yes, because that is the action, because it's basically you have a much easier chance of doing it versus any other character. Rogues can do it much easier for an action versus everyone else.
Which is fair if that's the ruling. It was
Yes,
just
I think
because it was different
way,
from everyone else.
It was that over 2 rounds. So I don't think there's any retcon that can retroactively affect right now.
Okay.
But neither does anything retroactively debuff you in this moment. It's just the confusion state. That will make Bob the tomato's turn. Bob, you are still here on your guy. You might be leaving there in a second.
I am so sorry that I took your bardic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good. I know she's down on hit points. Are you the lowest right now?
I'm at
I
18.
think we're
18
Oh
hit
no, I
points
am
with
lower than.
28 max.
So he's lower.
Well, she's got a terrible max though.
I do have a terrible
So if
max.
she goes down, it's easy to double
Okay,
damage
then-
kill her.
Can I...
Yeah.
So you can only accept 10 more?
10 total, yeah.
10 more?
Yeah.
So don't bamf in big healing spells.
It's true.
I'm going to heal you, but...
Thank you.
I am going to.
I was going to heal you a lot more than you can actually accept.
Yeah, we'll just save that for yes.
Save that for yes.
That's how the brain be working today.
Oh, I feel bad.
Yeah. Save that for yes.
So that's going to be 9 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. So I'm
you're
at
one below-
27.
One below full.
And at 27. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then I called the dude that like I'm sitting on. Like as if I'm like talking to myself, like writing notes. Just,
Yeah.
It's taking a pretty time, like doesn't know how to move quickly.
Immediately jumping in like, oh shoot, I'm being evaluated. No, don't write that down. Bob, you make a passive comment on this dude's critical performancing. At the end of your turn, Bob, here comes a percentile roll. Here we go. That's 9%.
Oh my gosh.
Golly gee.
We still have
That
another
is
round.
2 zeros and 1 9.
So there's
meaning
5% still here?
There is 5% remaining.
Oh lordy.
And
Oh my gosh.
there's very few left, but there's... I will say though, Bob, I now am going to roll a luck check, see if it was the guy that you're on, whether he went or left. That's a nat 3. You keep freaking
Hear
this
me
dude out.
Hear me out. Because I made that comment, is it at advantage or no? Either way, it's fine.
I'll let it be at advantage. Yeah, no, I think that makes sense. Of like you are trying to like, yeah, much better on 17.
Okay.
This dude, Bob, you
Highly
call out of the
motivated.
space out of initiative. Elizabeth, back to the top of the order. That's you. Mab's up next. You've put Miguel through, but this is where it can get dicey.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna try to follow Miguel, there's gonna be some really tough checks to get through the space with him.
I do have an advantage. I got a point of inspiration, so I feel
An
like
inspiration.
Can I give her a... I couldn't give her a bargain.
Because of when you would have left or confused.
I don't... Yeah, and I'm probably still
It's-
confused.
I'm not too worried about the confusion right now, but it's...
Yeah.
And let me tell you, even if you weren't confused, 2 people going through the same one was always going to be this tougher mechanic of we're trying to fit 2 people through the McDonald's play pace pen, and we're all adults, and these were made for 4-year-olds. It's,
Hannah and
Yes,
I
that
are both
is-
short. Miguel and Elizabeth can...
Elizabeth is a strapping barbarian dragon. Miguel's the twink. Like,
I know.
let's be real. It was...
okay.
Okay. You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. If it fails, okay, I guess here's my question:
Yes.
Is there anyone nearby me that, or is it like another 40 feet, or do I have to like go seriously?
If it fails, there is 30 feet away. Shell has a stone with her and is still trying to get a baby. And Tulio's nearby, but Tulio with that confusion, unfortunately, doesn't drop your nat 20 stealth from the round before. So, and again,
I
as a
can't
party
even see
member,
Tulio then. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah, nobody.
no one can see Tulio.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna go for it because I feel
Okay.
like I don't have a really good option.
This
So
is
let's
an
do it.
athletics check. And again, you have a point of inspiration where even, because you have advantage being a barbarian, and if needs be, you have a point of inspiration to just
Oh,
try again.
Okay.
So you have basically 3 rolls. It's almost statistically the best. So with advantage, what was the
Blinded
higher?
inspiration, that was a 7 plus 3. Jeez! That was a 4, a 7, and then a 3.
Wow.
So my highest roll of those is 10.
Does not meet
Are you
DC.
serious?
Elizabeth,
Can I send the baby through?
it's more than just like a tunnel system. This is a arcane rip through realities.
Okay.
You physically can't push yourself through.
Is it
You're-
like I can't this turn, or is it like I basically just like
I will let you
clogged up
know
this
you
portal?
can't this turn, but the DC check doesn't get any easier until it goes all the way out, and that's going to take a while. These are not, you're popping right out to the other side. This is, once you're through, it's a bit of a journey.
Okay, so do I still have any kind of movement?
You still have all your movement, technically, because yeah, it's just that
is
action to start
there
trying.
any other gremlin nearby?
You're going to make a luck check to see the closest one. Okay, that's a 19. There's one 40 feet away. That is still
I
running
feel like
rings.
that's my best chance than trying to go after someone. So
I feel so bad that you
No.
couldn't get a baby through.
okay, you have to understand the thought process was there was very little. It was very unlikely
I know.
that you were going to get through. So it was my way of saying I
We
appreciate
would
you as a
be
cast.
hoping that Miguel beat the confusion, found
I
a
know,
ring, got the baby.
It was the best option. It was like a sacrifice. I was
At the
making.
beginning of this session, we were talking like it's so much of this action comedy has to be used so wisely right now because it's a really tough scenario.
So, yeah, I will run towards the next gremlin.
You run towards the next gremlin. You get there. Keep in mind this gremlin is holding a ring and a baby because again he is prepping for. With only 5% left, I doubt I can roll a 4 or lower next time. I mean that's a literal 4% chance of it happening.
I don't have any kind of object interaction or anything, right?
You do have an object interaction because you haven't. You've only used an action movement.
So can I object
Grapple
interaction grapple? Because I'm a
That ring out of his
Barbarian,
hand.
I will allow it. Well, for the ring anyway, yeah, it was already that check people can try to make opposed. Here we go. Your DC
I'm at advantage, right?
at advantage. Yeah, barbarian, you get that natural strength bonus.
13. No, sorry. What was the first one? The 10 is not the one. No, is it a 13? I think it was 13 plus 3, so 16. Sorry, I rolled twice and
16.
couldn't remember the first one for a second.
Beats the DC 13.
Oh.
As if it was a meat beat, the tie goes to the opposed. Elizabeth, you yoink this fresh.
Sorry, guys. I freaked myself out too.
We were all
Yoinked and wait.
under
Now keep in mind, of
just-
course, the gremlin is still holding the baby, so you will have to. You might have 2 babies with you.
Yeah. I'll take the harsh
right?
words.
Like that gives me
And-
some serotonin.
Yes,
That
it
moment.
really does. It really does.
Where is
we
it gonna
did
take you if
gift
you've got
exchange
2?
over at Christmas because my friend group over there was like,
I
"You're
don't
not coming
know.
for Christmas."
I don't know.
And this
This
was
is
one
one
of
for the
these.
same kid.
I'll figure
And I
it
just like
out.
loved
Here
it.
we
It's
go.
like there's a couple of
Elizabeth, as you grab
little
the second ring,
What's it? Cottage court.
Mab will take
Like I
her
don't know.
turn.
Where's
Uh-oh.
the mushroom?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought
Oh
that
no,
was
no,
fun.
no, no, Mab,
A little,
no.
like,
No, Mab, no.
oh, it's just fun. I was
I-
like really in love with that.
Chell, I will let you know right now.
I'm
I
dead.
don't know.
There's a very good chance I might up it.
Oh
You
no,
have
please
27 hit
That's
points.
why I keep this
Your best case scenario is I only hit you once.
Okay.
You have a 19 AC. She hits you on.
I thought you had a higher AC than 19.
You have 21.
I have
You have
21
shield.
AC.
Yeah.
You have shields.
Oh.
21 AC means though that I hit you on 10s or higher.
50-50.
First attack. That's a 12. That's the one hit you want. That sounds bad, but like
That's not hard.
rolling 8.
Alright, you're
So
alive.
20, you're alive. Do you have stamina points? Please check right now.
I've used 2.
So you have
You have one left.
One left.
You have 1 left because you don't
So you
have,
use one to
unfortunately,
raise your
any
AC.
good weapons, but you have a +1 to AC if we need to use it.
As a stamina thing?
Stamina. It's something that I allow since like it allows marshals to like not just like be stuck. Keeps you viable. Here we go. Last one. With a 21, if you were to put it using a stamina point shell, would put the 9 plus 12 to 21 to meet B. So I misspoke earlier. Technically, she was sitting on 9s and above. Please mark down your last stamina point
Did she only
to
hit
give
you
you a
once?
22. She only hit you once. This is 4d8 plus 5
So
slash.
lucky.
Wait, I thought she didn't hit me at all.
She
I
hit,
No,
she
she
hit
hit
the-
three attacks.
She hit a,
The first one
the first
she
one
missed,
was
the
a
second
12
one she
plus
missed,
12 for a 24.
and now the third one,
Oh,
your
so
stamina
you
point
can
is
survive
yours.
if you only get hit once.
Yeah.
You can. There's a possibility.
Yeah. Okay.
4d8 plus 5. 10. 18. How many hit points?
27.
Because 18 plus or 5 is 23. You want a 3 or lower on this die. That's a 1.
Golly
That
gee.
is 24 points of damage.
You have 3 hit points left. Oh my gosh.
Still
You have
up.
your hit point maximum will reduce by 24 as well.
You saved
So your
her with that
max
healing
is-
earlier. She would not
You
have
did.
lived
4
through
hit
this
points,
turn.
and you've got like what, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Chell,
I'm at 75% of my health.
you're not dead.
Glass is half full.
Hey guys, I'm not even bloodied anymore. I'm looking great. You have as many hit points as a normal commoner. This is scary.
Oh my gosh.
Chell,
That's mine turn.
that's her turn. It is your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this.
No.
As
Get
a
out.
DM.
Oh, I can't. I
As
gotta.
a DM.
Can I object interaction the baby out though?
I will let. Here's what needs
As a
to happen.
bonus, and then I'll get through whether I
If you're
have it or
trying to
not.
grab the baby, it's tough. Because you're trying to do something. Now, I'm going to highly advise for everyone at home, movies aren't real, but Chell, you might need to pull off some action bullshit. As in, you
Is
have
she
the
baby
ring.
in the microwaving this?
No, you might need to jump off the side, grab the baby from the cradle, and all in one. Make it one action to jump, grab, dive in through the circle.
Can this be acrobatics?
I have to call it acrobatics.
Thank
This
you.
is the most Cirque du Soleil thing. Shell, what is your acrobatics bonus?
+4.
Please make me the roll. You have +4 to this because you need to, as a full action, jump, grab, and go through. I can't look.
You got this,
That's
babe.
funny.
Does anyone have inspiration who's there still?
But
No one's here.
That's a 19.
Synthetically?
So that's a 19 plus 4.
Oh.
It's a 23. I'm not even making that up.
oh my gosh.
What is that?
August a heart attack.
Because you didn't die. DC 20, because that's a 20. That is so near impossible. That's the hardest thing. Chell, you double backflip, corkscrew through the air, baby out of the cradle, ring, and just spin through. You're out.
If I take any kind of fall damage, I'm just passed out moving around. Possibly dead with the baby in my arms.
You are in a brand new dimension. There's no fall in this dimension because there's no laws of physics going through here. Like it's
But my max is still 4.
your max is still 4.
Hey,
So
but
when
you know
come-
what? You're looking
Don't
awesome.
You're
looking cool.
Don't skin your knee!
Oh
No
my
kidding.
gosh.
I really thought I was going to be dancing with Death tonight.
Well, and the
Right.
thing is, basically,
I had a game ready and everything.
the only way this could work is because, again, if you tried any movement, any action, there's opportunity attacks and things. It literally is you're jumping, allowing yourself to fall, so therefore you're not leaving the space, but also you're grabbing the baby and going. So you literally just did a diving board style up, over, down, so that you're never leaving the space until you're falling, which D&D rules state is... Well done. You made the roll Feel good about it, Shell. You
Thank
got
you,
the baby,
August.
and you are out of there.
Alright, we'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, August, you should probably have this back.
Yeah. Oh yes, because you use yours. Thank you.
Use mine.
Tulio, please make me a D10 for confusion. Again, there's a lot of chance to actually succeed, or at least enough to what you need.
That's so
The good news is my ring
It's a
is falling
one.
now.
it was like rolling,
So
but then
that
crashed
can't
into the
look
side.
at
Your best case scenario, though, Tulio, again, 1 does mean everything's negated,
Okay.
because the changeling that was near you is long gone. It is, there's no one to attack, there's nothing to do, you're just here. But again, you had a nat 20 stealth. You are just standing here
So
with a baby
wisdom.
and a ring, and just standing. Like, there's nothing else. Make the wisdom save.
Invisible.
That's a 12.
12, dang. Basically invisible. Yeah, on a nat 20, on a 30, yeah, no one's going to see you. And
But
again,
you're frozen.
I'm very lucky I got that stealth off.
you just
Yeah,
need
right,
to
that's
hope
honestly,
that
yes.
anything comes out soon. Tulio, at the end of your turn, here comes the rest of the stuff. Thankfully, even if it's the last of the changelings, Elizabeth, you have already grabbed the other one. This changeling is going to have to attack you since it can't just
Are these
leave.
the last 2 in here?
Yeah, Tulio and
That's a 94. If it wasn't sure before, the remaining 5% are gone. The remaining people in this room are Mab, Tulio, as you are just standing stock still,
Invisible.
like she can't see me if I don't move, and Elizabeth.
And he's right.
it's true.
This is insane, because Mab's about to come at you.
I'm
Elizabeth,
so glad you stealthed so
it's
good.
your turn.
I'm really nervous. I have only 32 hit points, guys.
You got this.
It's like a Chelsea scenario.
Yeah.
But your AC is not a 21.
No, it's not.
That sucketh.
It's 19. It's still not.
That's not
terrible.
bad, but
That's hitting on 7s though for you. Yeah, that's okay. But it's your turn. You don't have to worry about that yet.
It's my turn.
It's your turn. We're back at the top of the order. Mab just comes next.
The
There's
changeling
just
didn't
few
attack
people
me?
left in the order now.
Oh,
I
the changeling
thought
would have
changeling
attacked
would
you.
attack.
Thank you. Yeah, changeling's gonna try to
I
attack.
mean, if he doesn't want to, I mean,
You're
that's
right.
fine.
He's a
So-
pacifist at heart. No, that's dang. Only a 15 to hit. 16.
It's
He
above his
tries.
pay grade.
It's above his pay grade. You know, this dude's very half-heartedly punching you. Because honestly, you're about to do his job for him.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Is it genuinely a full everything I can do on an action to get through this tunnel, or can I grab the baby and then go?
If you try to pull something like Chell did, where you're grabbing it as part of jumping, like, you know, making this insane
I thought
action.
he's holding the baby and had the ring, so that means I would just have to do an object interaction to get the baby, right?
There is one baby left. It's with the changeling, though. Because, again, they were prepped to go. You found one of these last guys, so you need to wrestle a baby away from the changeling
Right.
and go through. Yeah, wait.
Yeah, 'cause I
object
can
interactions.
just do like
Yeah,
that,
no, I
like
see what
I
you're
do
saying.
with
For
the
some
ring.
reason, I was
She wants
viewing
to objectify the baby.
objectify. Baby's an
I mean,
object.
essentially,
Stupid
because he's
friggin'
holding
baby.
a
It's just a
baby,
baby.
it's not
What's
like
it?
it's on the chain anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ready for
can
this?
I'll do a strength check.
Opposed to the changeling, but you have advantage as a barbarian.
Is it strength or athletics specifically?
It's athletics specifically, but
Oh,
that's
it's the
what
same
great.
for me. It's
Yeah. As a barbarian, yeah.
Good thing you got advantage.
19.
Yeah, you beat a synthetic.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you
then
don't.
I'll use my action to take 2 babies through the
Two
tunnel.
babies, your hands are full, and so you throw the
Throw it
hula
up,
hoop up.
hold it, yeah.
Boom,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Elizabeth,
Okay,
just
no, Julio.
in time.
It's just gonna until I roll high enough.
Mab screams, and
Or until
the
she
room
leaves.
rocks.
But as far as she knows,
She doesn't
I
know
might be
that
gone.
She thinks
She
she's
thinks I
lost.
left.
Does
Okay,
she
so
drop
she could break
concentration?
her. She could drop her concentration.
Yes.
This is where I'm gonna make a luck roll. Would she break concentration, or is that like I just try?
Because why
I'll
would you
give you-
expend the energy to keep it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's gone.
Not 13 or higher.
Okay.
Not 13 or higher. It's
No,
it's
not
it's a
13,
tougher
not
thing because she is one to hold grudges. So
Not 13.
Please.
the dice are good.
Roll that 13.
That's a nap.
Yes! Let's go!
I love how you just
Don't
stopped.
move.
Dice are good. On a nat 13, she drops concentration as she thinks she has lost and is instead. Please make me a dex save to avoid falling rock damage, Tulio, because she is shaking the cavern now with her anger.
Ooh.
Do you have evasion?
Yes, and
Right.
How is a 23 to save?
With evasion.
So I'm taking
Then-
no damage.
So yeah, DC 21 for spell save effects.
Yikes, that's closer
Tulio.
than I thought it would be.
You take no damage because indeed using evasion brings you out of stealth because it's that like, uh-oh.
Can I please
It
flavor
is
this?
your turn. How do you want to do this?
It's that I was fully hidden. Again, she's throwing her little tantrum because she thought we were all
Yeah.
gone. I deliberately drop the stealth to flip her off. She sees me, and then
It's the full like
Tulio's
the
little
flip off, fall backwards. Yeah, pull
So I'm
style.
obviously taking the baby. Like I've been prepping this, but it's
Yes.
like
Oh,
she's
you've been
gotta
ready for
see
2
me,
rounds.
look me in the eye, and watch me
I
smirk.
cannot
The last
believe
thing
that
you
worked.
see, the
We're
form
alive.
of a curse on the words of the Queen of Shadowfell, as you all escape
I
into
can't believe
the
this.
I cannot believe we all alive.
was
Oh my god.
You didn't die, gang.
I don't know how we didn't die.
That's-
That's amazing.
And all the babies got out!
And all the kids.
yeah,
baby!
like not
So now the
dead.
problem is we're either gonna have a lot of dead people all of a sudden, or we're gonna have a massive population boom.
Either way, it's gonna be chaos.
I
here for
mean,
it.
one could call it a baby boom. But
Oh,
Yeah.
these babies that are 1,000 years old, you can call them boomers at that point.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boom.
Love it.
Half the world is
telling
gonna be
me
a boomer.
the baby boom
Oh, no.
generation is a hallmark of the
Hundreds of babies
apocalypse.
down there.
It's a hallmark of the apocalypse. I love you so much.
Hundreds of babies to
Did you
a
make it?
population
Oh, I
of
thought
The
you
baby
said
boom is a
1,000.
hallmark of the apocalypse. Oh my
I thought it
gosh.
was 1,000, sorry.
Yeah. There's 100, like, they have not, if they had broken 1,000, that would have been insane. Like, that's truly apocalyptic scale that, how did no one notice? Hundreds upon hundreds, we were talking about anywhere between 600 to 700.
My graduating class.
Here we go, gang.
There were like 20 in Robert.
I love you. There were 749.
All right, we all
about
came
this
from,
yesterday.
yes,
We
we
were.
all came from small towns. We all know that we
Well,
didn't get out much.
technically, as I was doing Bonneville Online School, it was
All of you
I love that so much for you.
are in
Seriously,
arcane
I do.
tunnels, crawling
Online school's
through
awesome.
space and time. It's an odd feeling. Indeed, what seems like first hours, then days, then years, then decades, you seem to crawl through, slowly moving. Bob, for you, it takes very little time with a small creature.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I give this guy an assessment on our way through the tunnel?
Yeah, you can.
I want to be like, I am going to give you a little test of your knowledge right now. So what happens to the babies that are brought through
I love
that
this.
already, like, that are past their mortal age already?
You see, he says, that's, I know this one, no worries, I rolled an 8 for his intelligence, check on that. The babies are brought through, we're just to put them at the nearest approximate, localized population.
It's Lenny.
Where in the second we do, we are to covert operation, keep invisibility up, not be seen. For those babies that are dead, we are simply to leave them closest to any habitable civilization. I think.
That are dead.
Maybe.
No.
It's just that they might have to be orphaned.
Yeah.
But
They're alive.
they're
They get a
alive
chance at
and no
life.
longer being
Yeah.
siphoned off magically
Yeah,
in the
it's
underground
just
pits
sad.
of
And
Shadowfell.
what happens to their counterparts that are already on the other side?
Counterparts.
Those
Trick question, trick. Those are the ones in upper management. Yep, I knew this because they already completed their missions on Earth and are back in Shadowfell.
Oh.
You almost got me. You almost got me.
I almost gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, no, because they would have died. You know, they came back, and that's where we get some of our upper positions. Yeah. As crawling through Bob, we're now going to make a D6 roll and see who we go to first, and if anything important happens.
I wonder if the location is attached to the ring or the baby, because I didn't have a baby. Hello.
Miguel.
Yes.
I rolled a 6.
We're gonna find out real fast.
You're about to find out.
Yes, I
Here we go. Let's see.
I have to run and find out.
I have to roll a percentile die based on.
Don't tell that to a bard.
The definition of a party.
card.
Our
Let's
party
see if
is the party that episode
baby's
finds out.
portal that you
Seriously.
would have gone through. Let's see if it was important and plot enough. Well, that's a 30%, so no.
Cool.
Miguel, I now have to make a roll to see where you pop out. 5%.
Oh no.
Miguel. You, after what starting to feel like centuries of just time.
I finally
How
have
long
my
have you
mind
been here?
back.
Your mind's back, but how long's it been? Will anyone be alive on the other side? Are you alive? Is anything real? You crawl through a portal. This tiny rock ring on the ground. Sitting here, you kind of blink, and I've been waiting to do this for a while.
Don't say welcome to Dreamworks. Nope, that's his name. I'm safe.
Rolling green hills, with happy little folk walking around every which way.
Is this Shire? Sorry.
Welcome to the island of the Shire, where we would approximate New Zealand in our real world.
Wait, is it Dreamworks?
No, not at all.
You just wanted to put it in.
But New Zealand exists in. New Zealand canonically exists in Dreamworks.
Yeah.
And I needed a place to put my halflings in this world.
You're in the Lord of the Rings world right now?
It's more like I took a lot of fun creative liveries, but remember, they're called hobbits, and Shire is spelled S-H-I-R-E with no little fancy umlauts.
I was
over
gonna
it,
say,
so
who
technically-
was it the other day who like saw Shire on the map and started freaking out? It was like either you were.
It was me.
Yeah.
I was
you are surrounded by a bunch of hobbits as you are in the front yard. What you can assume this stone ring is like you basically just came out of a stone wall. Like you look around and this ring was kind of like baked into the stone or like built in here.
Baked.
Everything is rather nice here, but Miguel, as far as you ever heard, the land of the halflings is far, far southeast. It's the opposite side of the world from El Dorado, let alone anything else. Hey Miguel, what a hilarious way to start this off.
Yep.
Let's see who we go to next, gang.
Yeah, Miguel, Miguel.
Tulio and Miguel. Love to see a 3 there.
The first and the last.
The first shall be the last. As Tulio, let's first make a roll, see if it's important. 45%, no. You shimmy on through with this baby. The baby seems to be magically kind of asleep. Or maybe you think whatever prep work was done before you guys got there, like, you know, the idea of you give your baby an Ambien before getting on a plane and then you just, like, have a
my
good flight.
God.
That sounds really bad, but, like,
Yes, it
there's people
does.
that do it.
You Benadryl it.
The Safeway, no.
Don't do it.
Safeway, actual like quarter melatonin gummies, because those are much better, and it just makes them a little drowsy. And you plan your flight around nap times. Like that's how you actually do that. If you're like really wanting to.
That's what you hope.
That's what you hope for, yeah.
does
Tulio,
not
as you
work.
crawl through this child in one arm. Tulio, after a moment, you pop out.
Like daisies.
Wrong world.
Oh shoot, my bad, my bad.
I mean, they're all connected. The other party spent some time there.
Like a what? It's true.
Like a wart?
No.
That should put yeah, that's kind of fun. I like it. I'm down for the fun tie-in. Miguel.
What?
No, Tulio.
I was like, can I hop out the Shire too?
That would have been awesome.
You pop out on the streets of Del Mar in
Oh.
Spain.
Oh!
Oh boy.
You've been in Spain before.
Yep.
And indeed, as you pop out of this back alleyway, this stone was kind of up against like a bit of garbage. Like
I
right here.
swear, you were holding loose.
You are holding a tiny little baby in your hands. But as you look at the baby, and then you look up, and you're face to face with yourself, or rather, your wanted
I was
poster.
waiting for that.
Tulio, wanted man, is holding an unidentified child in the back streets of Del Mar. Let's see what happens. But first, Tulio, we cut away from your confusion. Moses.
Oh boy.
Let's make you a percentile roll.
Just please do not have him hold Ramsey's son.
I will let you know, it's wildly improbable, but I still have to roll for it. It's 43%. You're good, Moses. Now, let's see where we go to. Ooh, that's much nicer though. 91.
Moses,
This sounds like
you pop out also in an alleyway, but a much nicer city. High-rise buildings around you. You've never been to the New World, but you've heard about these skyscrapers. You are in Metro City.
Alright.
Big population. As you look around, kind of blinking again, you look like a vagabond. I should say, yeah, it was funny for Tulio because of the wanted poster. All of you are popping out of here with babies. It's not
The guy
going
just
to
like
look
hands
great.
me a $5.
Yeah, right. Like some you're just like, oh shit. Like you got a kid too. Yeah, but yes, in Metro City, over in the New World, along the East Coast, Moses, with this small infant in your hands. The next person we go to, now that we only have four left, Shell, 57%. Thankfully, not important. Your baby. That's not bad. Your baby is important, but you know, like the kid you're helping carry isn't like plot related right
you
now.
gotta roll twice for Hannah.
Hannah's got 2. Oh, that's a fun place. All right. I dig it.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 77%. Actually, let me do what I like to do. That's a 7 on a D8. 77.
7, 7, 7.
Oh, I should give you the best possible scenario then, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should.
You pop out an El Dorado. It is not the chief's kid, because I already made that roll, but a different El Dorado at some point in life. Like, again, it could have been from the past 50 years, could have been like 2 days ago. Like, it's very hard to tell, really. But, Chell, you find yourself back in El Dorado. Best possible case scenario. I mean, on 777, you gotta do something.
Because of
cool.
holy numbers. Thank
Holy
you.
numbers.
Thank you.
I mean, if you honor 666s, you have to honor 777s.
It's true.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, here we go. Now, Elizabeth, I gotta make a couple rolls for you.
It's the only time we've ever added 777 though.
So here we go.
It just doesn't
First,
happen.
you have
what
to
is
see,
that?
are either babies you're holding plot important? Are they the main characters? 47%. You're good.
You know, I could make them the main characters and just keep one.
Just keep start raising your kid, middle of the part. Yeah, go for it.
Baby's just destined to be an anime protagonist.
Oh no! What did you roll?
He's not saying.
All right.
Oh shoot! Is this Ramsey's kid?
No, because you would have had to.
But what's
get
interesting
important
in my brain is
No, he rolled
The
twice.
second one was.
So
Well,
No, the
Baby.
second one is location.
Just
The
no.
first
Oh, she's
Yeah.
What's
Sorry, I was
interesting is which ring was it? That's what's interesting to me. Whether it's a, you know.
some stuff.
Right.
Because that was a 95%.
Oh, you have an important.
Which does proctor. And here's what's nice though: the 95% is the ring you're going through.
Okay.
The rings are linked to
Yes.
locations in the mortal plane. It is not. Thankfully, you're not like you're gonna get caught in the middle of the two. That's why it sucks when they go. You're in the middle of nowhere with no baby, but yes,
you're alive.
So you've got the Hobbit baby.
halfling
baby.
Tolkien Estate's gonna
Say
come
we are
my
not getting
ass.
sued by Tolkien State.
Gonna jump on me.
I meant
Halfling baby.
Pull up my
and you also have the plot important
the
baby.
plot important.
piano.
Here we go. So my
Piano.
notes. I didn't even pull this up because I'm like, there's no way. Okay. So the Map campaign.
The dice like us to do apparently. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
right.
how I feel about that, but
So.
Also, that's a very cute blanket that you're making, isn't it?
oh
my gosh.
I have to finish it by Wednesday.
Oh, this could
I
be
guess I don't
cool.
have to finish it by Wednesday. but
Best
I plan
case
to cover it
scenario
by
here,
Wednesday.
Elizabeth. There is a really cool chance this will help out another party, or it's just gonna still be plot important. It's one of the, basically, if you're curious, it is one of the infants you guys knew about from
That's
that
what I
big old
wonder.
list.
Is it a Viking baby?
Could be Viking baby, could because there was a couple we talked about.
Watch, you're holding baby Shen.
Or it's a frog?
That would be very like.
The first is last.
The
and last is
magic
first.
Shen.
Yes. Yes.
His eyes widened.
Okay.
Don't know what that
I'm
means,
holding, like,
but
a
he
baby-
reacted to
He's
something.
trying not to
brain.
smile.
We're
you
about to
guys.
find out where she lands.
He's trying not to
Elizabeth, you are about to
smile. There is no freaking way.
I need you to immediately make dexterity saving throws as you're in the middle of the combat.
Oh,
This is Shen. Is she going to the K-pop fight they just had today?
Just today? Yeah, like.
Oh my
I kid you
gosh.
not. This is
You
the
have
truth.
So thematic. Oh my
You
gosh.
have Shen.
You have a baby peacock in your hands.
Oh my gosh.
And she didn't notice because she was just trying to focus on 2 babies.
But this might be the best case scenario overall.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's an 8 for dex save?
Elizabeth.
To be fair, she is
does
holding
make
2
sense.
babies.
The 8 is because, of course, like,
Please
save
don't
the
die.
infants before yourself. Like, it's that kind of everyone's natural protection of, like, I'm not going to let 2 babies get hurt. You will take a grand total of, how many hit points do you have left?
32.
32? Oh, thank goodness. So 2d12 is nothing to you right now. That's still 20 points of fire damage as you
I am immune to fire damage.
and
Let's
you
go.
pop out immediately. I'm not gonna like go through that fight with you because that would basically you pop out into the middle of what looks to be a war zone. A dragon is breathing fire all around, incendiary clouds popping up. What looks to
I
be
know the dragon.
Please make me a history check. You would! Wait! There's a good chance. So yeah, make a history check. Just don't roll really low at this point.
Do I have advantage?
Not advantage. I don't
It's
say
not
why,
even
just-
low.
but it's a lower DC for sure.
17.
17 is like the
Oh my gosh.
12 base.
Okay.
Elizabeth, you've heard of K-Pa the dragon because he's not a dragon. He is a powerful demon that masquerades as a dragon, and he is the ruler currently of China. So of course you go, ruler of China, baby peacock. Oh heck! K-Pa is powerful on 17. Yeah, he got sealed away a while ago by some person. You remember that because it's that. The reason you know him is because, like, what a jerk to, like, pretend to be a dragon. You're not even a real dragon. You're just a demon that likes to play pretend, right? You're cosplaying
I
as...
can play pretend as a dragon.
I mean, I hope this isn't mean or offensive, but, like, hey, dragon face isn't cool, right? It's 32.94. Like, don't dress up as a dragon when you're not. Like, that's appropriation. And so I think, Elizabeth, that's where, though, immediately you have enough frame of mind of, like, just... I don't want to say run away from the battle, but like, oh, this dragon is fighting a panda, a flying dude holding a giant glowing hammer, a kid who holds a brilliant glowing sword, a creepy little puppet twink that's going clack, 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 clack around the battlefield.
I've met them, haven't I?
You have not met the Dragon Warriors.
This is not who
This
I'm
is
thinking.
yeah, this isn't the Moon Party. This is the Dragon Warriors. Oh, and the final one, a big old bowl with like twin blades of golden light going just full Kratos style. They are fighting this giant dragon. Yeah, you watch the fight, it's really cool, and you get really invested because at one point, oh no, the like dude just went down. Oh, something just happened. Oh no, the kid with the sword drew the sword through his own chest to like kill the enemy behind him, but now he's down. Oh, what's the puppet gonna do? And at the last moment, the panda running up the dragon, full Kung Fu Master, the panda takes this hammer, crushes an antler off the dragon, crushes the jaw, and drops the dragon dead on the ground.
Does it return to its original form?
As its original form is nothingness. This is just a facade. It becomes nothing but bubbly black gunk that dissolves away, Elizabeth, as you might have a chance to drop off the babies here.
So I'm gonna walk up to where they just destroyed the dragon. Be like, well, that was a waste of a good dragon facade.
You walk up to that. You watch, like, literally right before you leave, the flying man has just picked up the bowl and just boom, boom, gone Mach 3 off in one direction, which is a little confusing. And yeah, you look over, the panda, the kid who couldn't be more than 18 but has a hole in his chest, and the puppet all kind of like shot the... Everyone kind of looks, you see the puppet kind of like holds up like knives or guns or whatever it kind of is holding. As you do so, we will cut away though, just for this moment,
Yes, roll
Where you went?
Took himself
to
down with to get
Bob
behind him.
the Tomato.
That's
Can I
good.
give him
That makes
Gus
one
is
last
insane.
question?
Yes, you can.
He's such a good player.
It's like as you see the tunnel at the end.
All right, and for your last question on the assessment,
Is he full dead?
I need you to
Oh, no,
recall
he was
all
like,
of
they
the
brought him up.
information that you can remember about this infant.
Terrifying.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion. It's only a DC 10, so like just don't nat one this.
Even if I have a nat 1, I have a +9 to persuasion.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot it was a +9.
I'll roll still though.
Because it's a little like suspicious. Like, I mean, too many questions. But yes, Bob, you very smartly everything about this infant. So before you pop out, I will make the rules now. Then 24. It's not plot important, thankfully. Where are you going? Hey, that's a good place to go.
Really, if I could find out
from
who the kid is.
This is actually from Legend of Zelda. It's called Dark Waters.
Okay,
it's based on some of their stuff.
Very similar. It's like the piano and stuff.
Very similar.
If I could figure out who the kid is, like who his parents are, when he was born, like are his parents still alive? That kind of vibe, and then where we're gonna pop out. Then
you are about to pop out
like daisies.
in a city. You see the changeling goes. All right, yeah, smart. I should remember most of my assignments. We are heading towards the human nation of Ylvanor in the north. We are heading to one of the nobleman houses. This is their child that was taken about 7 years ago, meaning once we drop off the child, we do need to immediately rush back. Of course, our operative there has already been warned and has fled through their portals because he'll kind of explain / you would know, like, the portals to bring the babies back and forth are even different than the ones that the ops, like Fen showed you, like, he's got his own, but again, like, there was no way all of you were fitting through one, right? He says, we drop off the child at the nobleman's house, throw a rock at the window, and leave. Standard protocol should be probably about midnight there, but there should still be servants at the house. And right. Proctor invisibility. Now you see the changeling uses innate magics and makes itself invisible. Yeah, got it.
And I'll let him know. Sounds great. I'm gonna be heading back through another tunnel.
You see, at this point he just goes, sounds good. Again, right, my name is Derek. If you...
I know your name.
I know you know, sorry. But Derek with a C, not a K, just because I've had emails go to other people. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, what was your name? Or, I shouldn't ask your name. You're right.
Yeah, you should.
Jeez. That's me as a GM, not with you. Oh my gosh. Bob, you hop on
too
through.
many questions.
Demerit?
This is why you didn't get that promotion at your job.
Because you're just like...
I knew you were going to be a
heartache. No. Nick,
oh my goodness.
Insane roleplay, my friend. This is awesome. You watch, Derek takes you through, and things start going as he says. Indeed, you can kind of hop off, placing this child in Ylvanor. You're noticing some pretty, what looks to be fresh fallen snow, but this changeling is pretty decent at the job. You see he takes some of the trees nearby, swings as pneumatic tracks, places the baby by the front door, grabs a quick rock, and crashes the window up in like one of these second stories, and immediately whatever invisible shape has fled.
I'm gonna hop off into like some side bushes just to
Hop
watch
off
and
into
make sure
bushes.
they come get the baby.
After a few moments, you see, you will notice something, because if you're watching for this more long-term, the child, which was wrapped in clothing, has started to grow after a few minutes. And before too long, you see a 7 or 8 year old blinking, kind of shivering, as, a baby swaddling cloth is enough to cover that large of a kid. But there is light, sound. Someone opens the door and you see a serving woman kind of immediately, some exclamation. It's kind of hard to tell she's speaking a dialect like that. I don't believe you speak Nordic.
No.
But quickly sweeps up the child and brings him inside. As far as these people know, somehow this kid got out of bed and is out there.
Can I message him? And is common like a thing here?
Common is the thing in England.
Okay.
It's Nordic is the subset. Again, think of it like everyone speaks Common, but up here in
Yeah.
Switzerland we speak Nordic.
Yeah.
And
Can I just message him like, stay safe, hope to meet you again soon, and then I'll leave.
This kid gets this message in his head, and you head out, Bob. Indeed, you are all in.
Amnesia?
It's imagine from what you understand from Fen. Imagine like waking up from a dream. Imagine how much of your life you just thought you were dreaming it. It's odd. It's going to be an odd sensation.
So they've got all those memories, but they're not fully connected to them because they didn't do any of it.
Imagine watching your life on a movie and then at some point being put into it and now being told to live it. It's going to be an odd experience.
It's so sad.
This sounds bad. Hopefully Shen will learn something from that.
We'll see what
That
Tess
maybe
decides
I
to do
should.
with Shen.
Yeah.
We'll see what he
It'll be
decides.
so
Maybe I should be a genocidal maniac.
Murder bad.
Maybe that was bad.
We'll see.
It's an option.
It's an option.
We will cut back.
I'm loving backs though.
Just doing this in different order, descending order. Moses. Here in Metro City, it is midday.
How much money do I have?
Here we go. I knew I had a playlist for this, and I just haven't used this in years. Moses, moving through the city, you will realize quickly this alleyway you're in is next to a big old apartment complex.
Alrighty.
As you look at this baby, over the course of a few minutes, the baby starts growing. The kid grows until first maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 16, 18, 22, until you are looking at a maybe 30-year-old man, blinking, wrapped in small loincloth and but is fully sentient grown adult, now sitting here in the middle of New York, or Metro City. What's going on? What's going on? You see this dude kind of blink. Where am I? Who
Is
are
it
you?
the
What's...
warden? Never mind. Not plot important.
Not plot important.
Is it Titan?
Who are you? What's going
That
on?
would be plot important.
Oh, okay.
I'm Moses. Don't worry.
Hi.
Have a seat. I'll be right back with some clothes.
You see this dude looks, realize you're just surrounded, alleyway surrounded by trash, but like sits down in the trash. Just okay.
Okay. Be right back.
Okay.
I go over to a tree stride to Eldorado.
That's so mean.
I gotta get back.
But like, you have to take this real cute.
I'll be back with clothes. Leave.
Yeah, that's.
This guy's
I mean,
squatting
to
in
be
the
fair,
alley for
This
days.
dude, well, he does have his memories of whatever apartment nearby is his and everything. It's just that he'll probably have a good half hour to an hour of. He's
He's
not
like
coming
back.
back.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
House and
I feel
eventually
so
walks
bad for this
Because
guy.
all he really knows is at one point I was living my life and suddenly I'm butt naked in an alleyway with a man named Moses. God's dead. Get with the program. Moses, what insane? Just like, all right, bye.
That was cold. You have an extra change of clothes.
Tulio, we will cut
Make them
to
afraid.
you.
Very much so. Yes. Are these your shoes, Marcy?
As you are sitting
I just
here,
been playing with them. I'm so
it
sorry.
is in this part of the world in Spain. We are looking at about nightfall.
Good thing it's
People
not.
are starting to walk out. You see couples passing around. Some families now finishing up. Kids are just now heading back into homes. As you hold this infant, minutes pass, and it's still an infant.
So, as I am staring at my wanted poster, can I like pull out my disguise kit and try and not?
Holy immediately pulls out like makeup.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not do this.
Quick bit of eyeliner.
So, I know Nilar pretty well, right?
You do know Del Mar. I mean, you guys grew up between Del Mar and, well, basically all of it. But Del Mar is where technically you guys were like raised, if we're gonna like put it.
Where we raise ourselves.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Del Mar's the initial city of your birth. Yeah.
Is there like an orphanage that I would know about?
You do not, go ahead and give me
A
an
police station.
Insight or history?
Insight.
Okay. 21.
Nice.
If this baby is here, you can take it to an orphanage, but then
Its family might not
its
find it.
family will start looking, so you could either try to find... It's on the inside. I'm giving you, like, options. It's like, okay, there is an orphanage a bit away through town I could probably stealth my way over to, or you could take a chance and, like, try to look around and, like, see... Because it should be in the immediate vicinity. Like, you're getting that same impression. Like, Bob got it verbatim, but it's like... It wouldn't just be popping up in a random city.
So, like, is anyone around here lost a kid? If I look in any windows, is there, like, an empty crib?
And especially if it's nighttime, like, you might hear it, or, like, you have a pretty good chance of delivering this kid.
So would that be, like, an investigation if I wanted to?
Exactly.
Nice.
It's just, and the orphanage is still an option of, like, that would be safe, because eventually someone would go, like, hey, like, where did this baby come from, blah, 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 but...
Yeah. Nope, that's a 10 No, that's even lower. That's like an 8 investigation.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Julia, you spend a moment searching through, and it's that, like, on an 8, you stop yourself before you say, I have a baby here, and go, yeah, even if I don't look like Tulio, that's not a great thing to shout in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Or at dusk. But you do know, again, all else fails, you can make some stealth checks, just kind of not be seen, get to the nearby orphanage of Del Mar, and drop off the kid, because, again, immediately the orphanage will ask around, and again, the parents will immediately go, hey, if my kid's missing...
Well, I was going to say, if I was going to, like, knowing what I know, I could even jot down, like, about, like, hey, I found this baby crawling around this neighborhood on, like, a note. Then just, like, leave the note on the baby on the doorstep.
What a weird thing, like, hey, I found a baby crawling around the neighborhood, so I dropped it off at the orphanage.
But, like...
It's not a dog,
it'll give
it's a
them...
baby.
I can't stay here!
I know, I should not be here. Julio, indeed, you head to the orphanage again. Your passive stealth is fine. Write a quick note. Sign, or probably not sign it, but you know, just enough of like.
Buena suerte, kiddo.
Good luck.
And then it's the middle of the night in Navarre, right? Can I like
dusk? Like sun has set. It's that golden.
I am beat to heckin' back after the fight. Can I like look for an inn to crash for the night, and then like tomorrow morning look for a way to leave?
Indeed. You find a quick haunt place to crash down, and head to bed.
Because I would love a long rest.
Right. Don't click a long rest yet, because things could still happen. We never know. Here we go. Chell, you're in El Dorado. Holding this baby. Eventually, after a few moments, you see this kid start growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing until you are greeted with what looks to be a like 72-year-old man. Who is now sitting here. And you see, again, as nymphs, you know, like, you guys age very gracefully. Like, it's in your eyes, you know he would be 72. For anyone else, like, oh, he could be anywhere between 20 to 30. Like, it's odd when age. Again, 70 is still low, closer to the end of a nymph's life. You guys aren't, like, immortal, right? And again, yeah, Chief Tawny, it took him early with stress, right? But you see this older man kind of looking around. How did I get here? Who are you?
You were taken, but you're back, and you're home, and you're safe. It'll come. I think you got some processing time.
Yes.
Would I know enough to know who it was missing?
Make a history check. Yeah.
Can I make it an advantage if?
Probably, it's more just flat.
Uncle Larry.
It's not something.
Uncle Larry.
Holy crap! What happened to you? This whole time? This whole time?
14.
14.
My -2.
You think, like, out of all the elders, probably, like, someone you may not know them by name, but it's that, like, again, El Dorado's not a big community.
Yeah, so we would have heard whispers of a kid going missing.
Well, again, they never went missing. They got replaced. Again, this is a 72-year-old man who never lived his 70-plus years of life.
Can I ask him what his name is?
Yeah, of course.
What is your name?
I am known by many names. By I had it written down. Ronali.
Renali, what's your last name?
I don't have one. Our
Do we
family
not
was
do-
not important enough. Only like really.
Okay.
Well, because again,
Would I know from Renali where?
I think enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go take him.
Lead him down. Just. I don't understand. How did I get in the outside? Again, the house is nearby. As you're quickly realizing, kind of what everyone is. You find the house. Door opens and you see a young woman, older than yourself, but just. Dad, what are you doing out? And you see this.
In a loincloth?
Yeah, right. Just like, who is she? Like,
I found him. Thought I'd take him back home.
she gives you a really dirty look of like,
She's like, are you a prophet?
my 72-year-old father is half naked out at night with this random woman. Like, and she gives you this bad look. And she
That is
remarks,
fair.
thank you. I thought I was asleep. As the last thing you hear when the door closes, a tree opens up next to you. Moses just walks through.
Okay, and then I'd like to go back to the temple because they have like with my whatever stuff, food and sustenance and stuff.
Hey, there's
That's
Johnny
what
Kitty's there.
Check on the family to make sure
Yeah.
he's back okay.
But and maybe I will do that. But eventually, I'd like to pray to Inti to see if there's anything she can do about my hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Moses, you walk through and see Chell, who's immediately like booking it for the temple.
Oh,
Keep
hold
up,
up.
white boy.
Give up, bye-bye.
I am a Jew.
Just keep up.
Sorry. You immediately kind of quick step up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
At
forgot.
this point, Hebrew.
I'm a Hebrew. Yeah, I mean,
That
yeah,
was
the
funny.
canonical term
That
of the world
was
is Hebrew.
Oh my goodness.
Insane. Well
I
done.
saw the picture of Moses in my brain and I looked at it. Can I pray to Inti and roll and see?
In just a moment, because
Okay.
again, you and Moses are going to head on
Oh,
over.
okay.
Perfect. Miguel, as where's my Hobbit music? halfling.
Halfling music.
You did it too. Dang it.
Thank you, dear.
Looking around here, these little folk are pretty just jolly.
What
You
time
get
of
to
day
feel
is
so
it?
tall.
Over here, this is early in the morning.
Early
Sun is
morning?
risen. It's maybe like 9 or 10. You see a little dude passing by. Well, how are you there, my friend?
I'm hungover. I had a very late night party.
Well, I'm very sorry about that, sir.
Oh.
What'd you say where you came from? I never saw one of you before. Did you come into town last night?
I don't remember. It was a good party.
Oh, of course. Well, let me ask, were you at the Brownfoot's party?
Probably.
Oh, they throw great parties all the time.
Yeah,
do you want to head over there with me?
I would love to. Do you happen to know anyone who could get me back to the mainland? Do I have any idea where the closest?
Give me a quick history check. Do
Okay.
you remember geography? Where's the
Oh no, I want to roll real dice.
real dice for this one? Yeah.
It would have been a 20. It's fine. I said real dice. I'm not gonna take that back.
Said real dice. You're gonna
That's not 13 plus 7 for a dirty 20. That's exactly what I rolled on
You
there.
know enough
I
of
love that so much.
the
Part of the
closest
dice.
continents are technically Australia.
Aussie Mike.
Which you know has the kingdom of the dwarves, Sidon, like it's this bigger kingdom down there you've heard about. Or would you rather think of maybe something closer like that could have more like immediate port cities, like
Port cities. Because I need to get back to Eldorado.
it's port cities. You remember enough of this area, what I will say, on a nat 13. It's not like crazy high, but on
No,
that
that's
choice.
fine.
But
It's
dirty
a
20.
dirty 20. It's a dirty 20.
Oh, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I always forget that. On these maps, what you're noticing, closest stuff here really, no, I can't read my own map. I'm so sorry, Miguel. This is really unprofessional.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Since when have we ever been professional playing D&D?
No,
Actually,
I like
he
it.
was professional.
I guess you are. I
I try to.
Not the rest of us.
I like to be prepared. I don't like struggling for
You're
stuff that I Miguel, there is a temple nearby. You know, it's called the Temple of Fire. Down this region, they worship the elements primarily. And it's a island known as Krakatoa that has the Temple of Fire on it. And it's a big
Did you
spot.
say Krakatoa
I
like
did
from
say Krakatoa. I did.
Okay, cool.
From Sinbad and from our world. Krakatoa down in this region, big mountain of fire, but it's got the Temple of Fire. It's a big pilgrimage spot that has ships nearby and stuff like that.
Meaning, if it's a pilgrimage spot, that means that they also go all over the place.
Exactly. It's a place people are coming and going from all over.
I guess I'm going to Krakatoa. Nothing could go wrong.
So you see, right? Yes. What can we help get you to?
Oh yes, I remember now. I was on my way to Krakatoa. You know, pilgrimaging. Yes.
You're one of those religious folks. Oh, very good.
Very.
My name is Shamwai.
In a sense, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my word.
The one being worshipped. What's his name?
Shamwai Gamley's my name.
Oh my god,
Shamwai. You can call me Sham. Most of my friends do. Let's get you down off and out of here. Of course, not many people take kindly to bigger folks like yourself, but I bet we can get you on the nearest car.
I'm so glad I found such a kindly fellow as you.
Thank you, of course. As you head off through the city of Halflington.
You should warn him away from Wraiths, by the way.
Hey, if you ever see a Wraith or a Ranger, just other way, yeah. Or in this world, what we call them, Liches and Rangers.
Still Rangers.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes polite conversation as he helps get you on the path, at least to someplace.
Thank you, Sham.
Thank you, Sham. Yes, Shamwai Gamley. You can mark him down as a friend.
Yes.
Finally, we cut back to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you are sitting as because this is the music I was playing. The party is celebrating their defeat of K-pop. Everything feels great. There is music in the air. This was the music we played at the end of their session. You walk up. You see. Oh my god, NPC Poe. Whoa! Where did you come from? And are you a bad guy? And he holds up this big hefty hammer.
I have Shen. But the baby Shen, like from...
You see the kid with the hole now closing his chest as he sits up. I'm going to bed. Rolls over and yeah, Artie's out of there.
Artie?
Artie. This is
That's
Arthur. Funny. This reality's Arthur.
This is the guy
Arthur
who totally messed up the whole
timeline, but you don't know it yet. As he goes back, you see Poe. Oh, cool.
Do you know who I'm talking about, Shen? Like the white peacock dude who was like.
That's the crown prince. Poe bows.
Yeah, he was a changeling, and I brought him back.
Kind of looks up. Oh, right. We heard about those guys. You mean they're like the...
As Shen starts growing out of your arms.
Shen's
And
not
the
growing
halfling.
yet.
It has a halfling.
The halfling has started to grow.
I mean, sure.
Halfling is growing, and I should say halfling growing, like what, going from like baby size to like a little bit larger than baby. Holding Shen, you see Poe. Are you like here to deliver him?
Yes.
You see, because it is like barely dawn here, not even truly dawn.
Let's just say we just went through hell, my party, and I just went through like hell and back to get him for you. So like, in return, I'd like to like have transportation where I need to go.
You see, Poe goes, we just went through hell here. Kind of points at the now black dude. Because
I know him.
They've got like 5 hit points between the 3 of them.
Yeah, we were going against Queen Mab, so I mean, we escaped with just like a couple of months. She's not following me. Don't worry.
Is that a dragon too, or is that like?
Never mind.
Okay, we'll take the baby peacock.
I just don't know what to do.
And you see Poe awkwardly Simba's him away from you.
Is he growing at all?
He's not growing yet.
That's concerning.
But he's saying yet, so
It's not our problem.
He's not dead. Oh yes.
Yeah, I accidentally just landed on him, moved wrong in the tunnel.
I would not take out someone's character.
After like you just freaking out about our son today, you don't need to.
Right, we're going.
Okay.
Not gonna worry about that noise.
So now I have this halfling?
Halfling starts growing. Eventually, the halfling becomes about like maybe full halfling size. Hard to tell. You see, oh, where am I? What's going on?
Okay, it's okay. How old are you?
What?
How old are you?
I'm 40, 50.
Don't tell me it's Frodo. I mean, Fro.
14 or 15?
Fro.
40, 50.
Okay.
And this isn't Shire. This isn't Huffington.
No, it's okay.
I've never been here before.
You
On an adventure.
You had a concussion and you lost consciousness for a while.
What?
And I saved your life.
Oh gosh. Oh, thank you.
We're nowhere near the Shire?
What? Oh yes, but who are you? Thank you for saving my life.
My name is Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Dodo. Dodo Wagons.
You couldn't even keep a straight
I
face.
couldn't keep a straight face. Sham White Gamley and Dodo Wagons.
Oh, dead.
I am so sorry. We are in China right now.
Oh, I've never been this far away from home before.
Do you know where home
Does this
is?
make Merlin Gandalf?
No, that's terrifying.
It's a man now. It's man now.
No, it's Merlin, I think,
Hey,
in this
how about
world.
We go talk to
Just instead of Gandalf, they get our
dad
Elizabeth,
and
yes.
explain the situation, and maybe he can find a way for you to go right home.
It would explain so much about those
Poe
books.
behind you is making like that
It would.
head slicey motion, just like no one knows where he is.
Who is?
When K-pop came to power, no one knows what happens to the current emperor and empress.
So who's technically in charge now?
You hear a voice, Elizabeth. That is up for debate. And you see Gabriel is here. I can use, again, once a session, Gabriel can help a little bit here. He says, I can help enough.
I can find a way back to El Dorado. I think maybe, if you can help me, that'd be great. But this guy needs to go home first.
What are you, sir? One of the high Cimmerians.
Gosh.
And you see just... No. Gabriel puts a hand on this hobbit's head, teleports him back to Halflington. Jesus.
And Sherry's like, oh, Mr. Dodo.
Shama, Mr. Dodo! Oh, it's a pleasure to see you, sir. But why are you running around this morning in your undergarments? You see, Dodo, I've been someplace very strange, Sham. And I will never be the same again.
I'm literally dying.
Glad I can bring joy to the session.
I'm dead.
As Dodo gets teleported back, you see Gabriel leave the infant with the dragon warrior. They can worry about that. I'll return you to your party. And you see he holds out a hand.
Can you also help the rest of my party get to my party?
Yes. I was aware of your presence
but I
when
need
you
oranges.
arrived back in the mortal plane. Simply be aware you've been gone a long time.
How long is a long time?
6 months.
Oh, that's a long
It is
time.
now the 10th month of the year.
I'm sorry, what?
6 months we lost.
You lost 6 months. Indeed, because as you arrive, El Dorado is in a bad state.
Oh no.
Well, I'm glad we went back to El Dorado.
Yeah.
Fix that, yeah. As Elizabeth, Gabriel will take you first, and he's going to do this pickup style, jumping across the globe. He takes you, Dodo, and himself to the Shire. Miguel, as he appear, Sham, Mr. Dodo! They have that little heartfelt hugging reunion, and you see Gabriel. No time. Grabs you, teleports.
I just want to say that.
As Sham and Dodo, who are those strange persons? I will never know, Sham. As we cut away from my halflings, maybe forever, who knows? I think they're hilarious and adorable.
That was
Yes.
amazing. I loved it
Thank you.
so much.
You guys appear, Bob, as you are kind of like sitting here in the frosty north of Ilvanor, kind of wondering, like, what am I supposed to do? Gabriel. Bob.
Hop in his hand.
You hop in, hold on. As he puts you on his shoulder, you all appear, Tulio, as you are settling down into the trash and refuse in this little hidey hole you found yourself. Suddenly it's very cramped with 3 humanoids and Tomato.
Yeah. Oh, Gabriel, good. Please tell me you're here to take us back.
Yes.
Good.
Why, what else would I be doing?
Party?
Probably not.
I could party. but now hardly seems the time. As he will grab you all. Chell and Moses, you will have seen at the temple. El Dorado looks on the brink of collapse.
Oh my god.
Food is scarce, money is scarce, time is scarce. It is overpopulated, overcrowded, hiding for the past 6 months. As Gabriel drops you all back off of the Temple of Inti. See, Gabriel just says, "Good, I have much to attend to, but
Wait.
we have solved much of the problem."
We fought Mab. Could you perchance, return us to our normal healthy, not for...
Are you dead?
Please.
Then sleep it off. And he disappears.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you guys want to try to take a long
It's
rest?
fair, though.
Or
The guy's
do you
got a
want
lot
to
to
do
do.
before?
Yeah.
I know we're all at very few hit point spells and things, but
Do we know if what's his name? Chief Tony's son was returned?
What was his name? I don't remember.
Chief
It's been
Taruka.
too many sessions.
I was gonna say Taruki. I was so close.
Taruka.
Dang it.
You could check on Chief Taruka, or you think again at the temple. Only the gods really go here. It's one of the only places.
My thought is the second we show up, people are going to want us to solve problems.
Yeah.
So we should long rest first.
At least take a long rest. All of you
Except
can take
for...
a long
Also,
rest.
before we
gonna
go to
take-
bed, though, I'm going to go to Chell. By the way, Tulio and I have come to the realization that the gods, Inti and all the rest, are actually
They're
really
pissed
ticked
at
off
us.
at us.
I don't think
So-
she counts, though. I mean, she didn't impersonate any gods.
I don't think so. I'm saying us.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
So, if you could, maybe put in a good word to Inti for us. Because, I'm your best friend. He's your boyfriend.
We haven't had that pick yet. Be cool.
Be cool.
He's your to-be husband.
Go the
Ooh,
fuck to Miguel.
That's more than a DTR. That's something like whoa.
Yeah, we are not having this conversation tonight and not in time. Very good.
Very drunk and asleep. As you
Oh,
guys
that
go
was
sleep,
funny.
Shell,
Yeah,
you want to pray
To Inti.
to
Thoroughly
Inti.
and...
So give me a religion check.
Did you say barely?
Thoroughly and... Vehemently.
Thoroughly, vehemently, and traditionally.
Okay, did we level up for surviving Mab?
I have to
And
figure
bring
out
all the changelings.
And bringing back all the
But I think we just leveled up after killing
You are
gods,
on
so
level
like
8.
it might be too soon.
It might be something where you've made a lot of progress for as well. Again, we're
That's
starting to reach mid-campaign where looking up actually is even
Okay,
harder.
talk me through the stats of a wisdom religion check.
Oh, it's
you
just
Just use your wisdom.
You just roll wisdom and use whatever your wisdom is
And
instead.
your,
Are you
proficiency.
proficient?
Yes, she is.
So it's +4. Yes.
Yeah, so you got a +4. So you could even just roll a d20 and add 4. Yeah.
+4. Okay.
Because is your wisdom better than your intelligence?
Yes.
Chill's not smart. Or okay, you have very bad intelligence. I've never seen someone with 2 20s and 2 6s. Okay,
I
like
think
let's
it's
be
more of
very
like
real.
she's very clever, but
Yeah, exactly.
look smart.
Wisdom,
may not be
yeah.
there.
No, yeah, and that's the movie too. Like,
should see the
she's
school
insanely
system.
street smart versus
The school system is Silverado. Okay.
exactly. Listen, it's not. There needs to be an overhaul of the education in El Dorado.
They've had other stuff to worry about, like constant warfare.
On a nat 13.
17.
For
Plus
That's
4.
17.
17. You pray, and on 17 you don't get any answer tonight. As you pray to Inti, trying to help heal these hit points, nothing comes. Do you want to try all night just praying, or do you eventually think you would go to sleep?
I need to sleep. Well, it doesn't do a whole lot.
Because you don't want to get like a point of inspiration or a point of exhaustion from like staying up. But yeah, it's that. Chell, you can eventually.
Can I pray also to the butcher before I go to bed?
To Uriel?
I'll pray with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Really
Make me
crazy
religion
stuff.
checks.
Okay.
Or is it better to have someone do a help action?
Oh yeah, maybe whoever has the better religion can get.
I
it
have
from
+4.
there.
You probably have higher.
I don't know. It'll be close. Let me check.
It is wisdom based at least if you want it.
+6.
Yep.
Alright.
So if I give him the help action,
He rolls with advantage.
okay.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
A 22, Bob.
My
Excellent. Bob, you take a moment before bed as you and Chell just find a spot in this temple. What would you say on the 22?
I don't know what title you want to go by now, but we could really use your help with helping Chell get back up to her usual health.
You pray on a 22, beating a 21 right now. You will only get back 2 words. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, my little
Chell, you're
tomato
completely
friend.
healed,
I'm
Duncan.
so curious.
Thank you, my little
Is
tomato
that
friend.
not an effect that she can sleep off?
No.
You want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
You take a long rest and are completely healed. Gabriel was being very serious when he said sleep it off.
That's good.
So completely healed as in
Ask my autistic coded character what to do and he gave the correct answer, okay?
I should have taken it literally. So I'm
told
literally
you
back
what
to 83.
You are completely back to 83.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
83.
Same with Moses.
Good
you're
gosh.
the hit point.
So then
is
why did
only-
he say I'm sorry?
Is this
Oh.
is this what's happening now? After what happened with the moon campaign?
Who knows? The moon
I'm
campaign's,
so curious.
Again, I keep a congruent timeline for the most part. That's why I was really happy where I'm like, oh, you guys are actually popping
Because
up at
like
the right time
I was
to
gonna say
that.
now we know where we're at with the is it Tree who was earlier? I forget what you called
the
it.
tree campaign or the
The
Dragon,
Dragon Warriors is easy to remember.
The Dragon
so
Warriors.
we know where we are with them, but like yeah,
10th
some of
month
the
of
other
the year.
parties we really don't keep
it's
track
been
of.
a while
time well.
since.
I'm
time,
gonna
yeah.
level up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you're at level 8. And indeed, as you are all here in El Dorado, taking a long rest, planning for what to do next, that is where we will end tonight's
That's
session.
that's
Alrighty.
good.
A good stopping point. Thank you all so very much for playing. Thank you for listening. And of
You
course, I can't wait to
guys.
see you all next
We
time. Bye-bye.
survived.
Yeah.
I cannot believe none of
And-
us died.